Recording. Gentlemen, welcome back. As you recall, in our last series of adventures, we had weird and wacky things happen. I'm probably actually should make the characters on the map and then save it to a character set so we don't have to keep making them. As you remember, we fought a giant cyclops with hands, a gun, except the gun was actually a giant tree club, so there was no, was there? And Roger was killed. He died for real in real life. But then he came back through the power of I don't remember what even happened.
Got healed.
By who? Was it Mundo? That's right, healing word at like a super high level. I remember now. And yeah. You guys are recovering from that battle when you were interrupted on the road to Terabor. It is now evening. Oops, that didn't work. Things have happened, things are crazy, things are wacky.
I ruined your meme.
Meteor's a pile of scrap because you
right.
let him get hit by a giant tree. You're bad owners, you're bad, it's no good.
Quote unquote let.
Mm-hmm. Totally your fault, it didn't just happen.
Yeah. Shout out to the Foreign Legion.
Shout out to the Foreign Legion. They went foreign.
Yeah, they went foreign.
Foreign Legion. Alright, I'm gonna make everything as it was. We're gonna have horse. Probably be like big mode horse. Horses are big. Oh man, what was the other horse's name? No, look. Samantha.
Horse's
you
name?
got Samantha.
Mm-hmm. Horse's name was Friday.
Wrong. That is a different thing. You are a liar. You lie. Wait, now what I have to do is I have to. I don't have to. This out.
Sure, it wasn't Luminous Midnight.
People that. It was not Luminous Midnight. I specifically checked.
Not charcoal. Not Laserbeak.
People that be in it. Boom. Alright. I've actually done all I need to do. So, yeah, you guys are vibing. What's the vibe? Like 4:30 p.m. I think. I actually check my notes to see what I have recorded at the time. Might be a little bit later because you've been on the road for a few hours. You left at 3:30. Yeah, it's 5:30 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah. So time has really gone by. Things have happened. People have been wounded, but you still have your wagon intact. Your two horses have been serving you well so far. Malakai has stayed back, and Grouger is by the wagon. You're ready to pick up on the path again, and well, Callier and Kingy are coming back from the forward advance party, Legion of Heroes. The Meteor is still way back, looking onwards. Moondude is catatonic currently. The Meteor is screaming from the other side. Can I come back now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you hurt me again?
No.
Can't.
Okay.
Hurt him again.
Eldritch Blast.
Can I sit in the box? And then he points to the wagon.
No.
Can he?
No.
I think so.
I'm tired.
How can he be tired? He's on. Anyway,
Aren't
no,
we
you
all?
Can't. Because the horses are tired too.
How much more?
I mean, look at Moon Dude. He's practically asleep on his feet.
Yeah, you look over to Moon Dude. He hasn't moved a muscle. He's basically like the standard G-Man pose, like the key pose with the arms half out. He's just static in place, no animation applied. Like he's just sitting there in the default state.
Oh, you mean like that Armstrong sticker I put in the campaign?
Yeah, perfect. That's another perfect illustration for that. Is that pose. Perfect. I wish I could like put this. Can I just copy the no, I can copy the message link and then maybe I can do this. Come on. Oh, just give me, give me the image. Just give me the image.
Look at his Discord.
Yeah. Anyway,
I have the original somewhere. I can dig it up.
Funny image. Anyway, what do you guys want to do?
I want to take a nap.
Well, can't quite do that yet because
What?
well, unless you get in the wagon, and you can take a short rest.
Can I get? Is it okay, guys, if I get
Roll
in
for
the
stealth.
wagon? Roll for stealth.
Gryder's gonna find you and kick you out.
Hey, Roger,
Uh-huh.
can I get in the wagon? I kind of need to take a little life nap.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Uh-huh.
Pretty please.
All right, fine.
Okay, thank you.
Incredible role playing.
Don't let Meteor see you.
Oh fuck, he probably definitely saw me.
Roll for stealth.
Oh shit. Well, DM.
A desk is being wheeled into my room.
Nope. It's a free action. That means you guys automatically succeed. The DM wasn't paying attention.
I rolled to steal all the money. Automatic
You're
success.
not rolling anything. You should.
I also roll to steal all.
No,
I
no,
roll to
no.
steal half of all.
This is
the
our
loot.
chance.
No,
Roll
no.
for initiative, gentlemen.
No,
An enemy
no.
has joined the combat.
No. I'm gonna
Where's
go
it
to my
gonna go?
campaigns and I'm gonna stalk one of your character sheets so I can see what you're doing. Oh, of course.
I roll to
We're
introduce
literally
3
not
new
doing
characters.
Meteor. Classic. Look what you did to him. Look, he's a little guy. Why is Ferris Darkweld rolling? Who invited Ferris Darkwald? Kick him out! Throw him out! I'm literally removing all of the characters that aren't in here. I hope you know that anytime you add a character, it straight up breaks my crap. So please actually stop.
What?
This
What
is
does
a
it break?
warning. It breaks all of the encounter balancings, which I already have to rebalance because we've added and removed people constantly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, anyway. I'm killing God. I'm just straight up killing him. He's
No!
dead.
No!
He's gone. Alright,
fair
anyway.
enough.
Now. Meteor, oh yeah, did Meteor see you get in? Did you actually roll stealth, Kingy?
No, because I
Alright.
asked and you didn't
'Cause
say
then-
anything, so I was like,
Alright,
okay.
that's perfectly fine, because then Meteor's just gonna say, how come red guy gets to sit?
Can I roll a persuasion check?
You may.
Oh, man.
You may roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, 16.
Okay.
So tiny.
Well, go ahead. Give me your persuasion.
All right, listen. I get to stay in here because you still need to understand bets. So you're just gonna walk. Also, because you're
Bets.
technically a machine and you shouldn't be tired. So
Okay.
I'll don't worry. You'll get a chance to sleep soon. I'll make it up to you.
I can't sleep. Dad said that my sleep is when I go like this. And then all of a sudden he just completely stops moving and goes completely motionless.
Uh-oh.
What do we do? What do we do,
Great.
guys? What do we
There's
do?
2 of them.
Oh yeah. Did anyone pick up Moon Dude? Because if you're moving, he's still catatonic in the field
was-
back here.
Oh
I was
shit!
gonna throw him in the back of the wagon, but
Okay.
then Kingy got in the back of the wagon, so I was like,
Okay.
well, I
Fuck.
don't know what to do
All right.
now.
Okay. You know what? I hop out. Kingy hops out, runs and grabs Moon Dude, slings
Well-
him over.
Oh, you're
his
gonna need to make a
shoulder.
strength check for that.
Of course, I can
demand
make
with
a
large
strength
equipment.
test. Yeah, whatever. 18. There.
He wins. He wins at Fortnite. Put him in the wagon. Are you putting him in the
Yeah.
wagon?
I'm putting him in the
Put him in the
wagon.
wagon. Does that mean you're walking?
I'm walking.
All right, no short rest for you.
No short rest for me.
All right, that's pretty funny. Grouger and Malakai can get short rests as they're working the wagon.
Malakai doesn't even make him walk. He's not real.
He's basically not real. It's true. All right. Well, Meteor is currently motionless.
I pick. Are there like rocks in the field?
Yeah.
I'd like
Oh
to
my
pick up a
God.
rock and throw it at him.
All right. Make an unarmed strike roll.
A strength roll.
An unarmed,
Unarmed
strike
strike.
roll.
Oh, unarmed strike. Sorry, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a 13.
You whack it with a pebble, and it bounces off. It just goes pa-chink off the armor. And Meteor immediately goes. And he stares straight at you like he jolts up. And he stares at you and goes, "What happened?"
Oh, you fell asleep, so I had to wake you up. We're moving now.
I thought we already moved.
No, we need to move to go to the next place. Then we could chill out.
He starts walking again. Alright. You guys make your way forward and you continue on your journey to Terrabor, to this new, wacky, and strange land. Moondude is still catatonic. But at the very least now, Meteor, the giant Teuton man, is walking with you. It's getting dark, so it's a little bit harder to travel. After a little bit of time passes, the sun officially sets. It's in that like twilight stage now, where like the sun has set, but you still technically have light because it's twilight. But in like 3 minutes, you're gonna be in like pitch black conditions,
Dawn
and
of the second day.
you're really not gonna be able to see anything. So, is there anything you want to do about that?
If only we had a hooded lantern or
Oh
a
my
stick.
Wonder, where could we acquire such a thing? Do you think?
Anybody have a stick?
I have a javelin.
That'll work.
We
We craft a hooded lantern on a stick.
Craft hooded lantern. All right. What do I even make you roll for that?
Roll for crafting skill.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a new skill. I wonder if I can actually do that. Hold up, I'm gonna waste a bit of your time to see if I can make a custom skill because that would be funny. And I'm only gonna give it to Roger. Let's see. So I'm actually really curious. If I go in here, blah blah blah. Can I just
Custom
incredibly windy
skills.
right now.
Add custom skills.
Yeah, custom skills. Add custom skill. Oh, it's perfect. Custom skill 1. Edit. Crafting. You are going to have no proficiency with this, and the stat, of course, is going to be dexterity. So, I'm going to need you to go ahead and make a crafting roll for me, Nick. You just reload your page. Get a little craft roll going. Oh, he got a 4. What a perfect way to start. So, you're attempting to get this hooded lantern working, right? And your idea is simple. Take it and put it on a stick. So you shove the bottom end of the hooded lantern into the javelin, and the bottom immediately breaks, and all the contents of the lantern spills out, and the glass shatters around it. The lantern is now unusable.
Well, that's one way to get rid of it.
So Malakai, upon seeing what you've done, says, "Are you attempting to get us some light?"
It's a good thing we have a second hooded lantern. Let's go.
You actually. Okay, that's better. That's better. You take the javelin, and this time, you are much more careful with your operation. What you actually end up doing is take the top hinge of the lantern and jam it onto the other end of the javelin, so that gravity just kind of catches it, and that way you don't actually damage the metal. And then to secure it more tightly, you just get a little cloth wrap around it. Using
Everybody
the hood.
just hears like the sound of like scratching and
Yep.
like a hammer occasionally, but
And
there
it
is no
works.
hammer.
And it works. Congratulations, Grudger Griff. You have now successfully increased your ability to craft, which is now a thing that exists in this game, and that's very funny. If you keep using that crafting thing, I'll probably give you proficiency with it, because that'll be even funnier.
I'm making a new skill called Segs.
Yeah. What?
You heard him.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, let's go. Custom skill 2.
No, do not add a custom skill. I'm DM. I refuse this custom skill. Okay. So you guys are well on your way. And, let's see what the weather is like, just for funsies. We got medium humidity. We have some light cloud cover.
There's a storm front moving in from the west.
There is no storm front. However, it's gotten pretty humid as the night continues on this summer night, and not before long that it starts to drizzle a little bit. Where Trevor pulls up his funny ambient rain sounds. Go give me ambient rain sounds. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to put it in retard bot because I'm sharing my whole. Actually, am I sharing my whole screen or am I just sharing Chrome?
Chrome.
Is it Chrome? Okay, then I don't have to use retard bot. Oof, thank goodness. Okay, ambient rain sound. Important plot.
Asterisk. I think it's Chrome.
That is so loud.
Oh, I hear it.
I will just restart the stream just to make absolute certainty. Boom, there you go. All right, it's not too long before the little light drizzle turns into a pretty steady downpour, and now Meteor looks up and goes, "What happening?"
Why does he sound like that now?
Why? I don't know. Why does he sound like that now?
Meteor.
He's panicking. He's freaking out.
Meteor, calm down. You're good. You good, bro?
Why is Sky attack us? It melt me.
Somebody get him like a cloak. Gotta get like a blanket or whatever. Put it over his head.
Where you gonna get that?
The blanket.
Oh, Moon Dude's blanket?
Roll for blanket.
Roll for stealing the blanket out of Moon Dude's thing while he's in a catatonic state.
Alright, hold up. I need to roll not custom skill 2.
Yeah,
then.
don't roll custom skill 2.
Let's see. It's gonna be like a this.
Yeah.
I should have rolled custom skill 2.
Moon Dude is currently catatonic and is on top of his backpack. So you literally cannot get into it right now. And you're also trying to like steer the carriage. So it's not something that you're really able to do because you're like tilting your back backwards and it's just not working.
Oh well.
Alright, well. Meteor's gonna have a tough time then.
Alright.
Still flipping out a little bit.
Make sure you're responsible for him, Kingi.
Of course.
Part of the Foreign
All right.
Legion.
All right, Moon Dude, listen. You're gonna follow me, okay? Listen.
Moon Dude?
Why you call me Moon Dude?
Sorry, my brain hurt. I'm at Meteor. You're gonna follow me, okay?
Where we go?
We gonna go with cart.
Already go with cart.
Okay, but like, if you know, I'll be here to keep you like okay?
You keep me from sky attack?
I'll try my best.
But there's so much. It melts
you. Try his best.
Wait, hold on. I actually have an idea.
He has an idea, ladies and gentlemen.
No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. That also wouldn't work. Okay, none of these would work. All right,
nice idea.
Well, I thought I could like cast a spell and be like, you could be safe. It's not
your idea was to cast a spell? All right. Well, what do you want to do?
It's not gonna work because I was gonna do something like Shield of Faith or something. But that's a shimmering field appears on surrounding creatures.
Your Shield of Faith protects you from the rain.
Okay, no. Let's read the spell description.
You just gotta convince him.
I'll
give tell Meteor it's protecting.
If you wanna go for it, let's look. A shimmering field appears, giving a +2 bonus to say. Maybe that shimmering field gets rid of some rain. All right, maybe it'll bounce off of him, and then maybe he'll calm down. All right.
Oh, true. Okay.
So
yeah.
if you want to try it,
yeah, I would like to try it.
Go ahead. All right. So you cast.
All right. All right. Stand still, Meteor.
Okay. All right. So you cast Shield of Faith, and Meteor is surrounded by a glimmering barrier that seems to shield him. Now, after a while, the glimmering barrier disappears, but what you can see when you look very closely is that the rain deflects off of the barrier, and Meteor is now being dried. And he says, "You saved me."
Oh, thank you.
How Sky not attack hurt you?
Well, you see, I like the water.
I'm a slippery
Why?
snake.
Wet water.
Okay. Is there like a river nearby?
Nope. You are
Uh,
in grasslands.
Grasslands.
Like
Uh,
taiga grasslands.
okay. You know what drink is, Meteor? Like you drink water?
What? What is herb?
Okay. Did your dad ever like oil you or something like that to like keep you all lubed up or
I I don't get it.
um you know what? When we come to something called a river, that's when I'll explain it to you, okay?
Should I look for river?
Yes.
What river look like?
It's uh it looks like uh blue and
What blue?
you know what Moon Dude looks like? You know that? What color he has? You know how this grass is green? Moon Dude is blue. He wear the blue. Moon Dude
Moon
is
dude.
canonically.
Moon dude is grass.
You know what? Forget it. Let's just keep walking, and I'll explain it to you when I have more. When I can help you more. Okay?
Okay. I look for river. River is like moon dude is grass.
Uh,
Gotta put this in my notes.
Ah.
It's important for later. All right.
oh my god, I'm gonna have like so much to explain.
Despite the rain,
John's gonna have like 80 messages when he wakes up.
despite the rain being a complete
I
nuisance,
sent him,
oh, he
like,
really is.
18 gifts. Just with no context.
The rain has been. Oh, I love those little penguins. They're my favorite little guys. I'm sorry, I got distracted. But Google,
couldn't tell.
Google, put up the penguins on stream. They have guns. I'll put them in the campaign at one point. Anyway,
What?
penguins with guns. I can make it happen. I'm the DM. That won't be till season 3. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, the rain has been a real nuisance, as rain is. It hasn't been too bad. You've kept it stable, but the road is wet. The road is messy. The horses are having a harder time. And you get to a point in the road where the wagon gets stuck. It's just dripped into a lot of mud. The wheel is just in a puddle. And it's not going anywhere. The horses are pulling, and Cedar's kind of trying to take it over to the left, but not working. And they just give up.
Well, this blows.
Huh.
Hmm.
Why we stop?
Cart stuck.
Gosh.
What's stuck?
Box.
It's not strong enough to move forward.
I strong enough to move forward. Look. And Meteor walks forward, showing off.
Ooh.
This
Meteor.
car's about to explode.
Maybe we can get him to push the cart.
I just gotta believe.
We just gotta.
That
believe.
makes me nervous, but
That also
you
makes
know
me
what?
nervous. However,
It's worth
Custom
a shot.
skill 2.
let's try it. Meteor, come back over here to the back of the cart.
I
I've rolled
get by
31.
box. What you?
By box, yes.
Right.
Okay. You and I are gonna try and push the cart a little bit.
Okay. I don't want to hurt box. Box is important.
Box is important, so when one of the guys, either Groger, okay, so basically when Groger says that it's okay, we're gonna stop pushing, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, Meteor's gonna roll a strength check with advantage.
Let me guess. I'm gonna roll a strength check.
Oh, he didn't do well, but he still did pretty well. 14. You don't get to roll strength. You're giving him advantage.
Oh.
I can
okay.
guarantee you he has higher strength than you. Let's see. What is the DC for this? Okay, cool. You guys give it a push, and you can tell that Meteor is definitely holding back. Moon Dude's corpse kind of flops around as it gets jolted forward all of a sudden, and the horses are now back on track, and Grouger kind of sways them into submission now that they're realizing that they're good to go again.
I am proficient with vehicles.
Thank goodness.
But Roger, you should roll for your stat just to make sure you can control the horses now that they've been startled by that bolt.
For crafting?
Not for crafting, no. Animal handling.
11.
Okay, that's fine. I just needed you not to fail miserably. If you got like a 3, we would have some issues.
Hey.
Good thing I rolled that one before that.
It's a good thing, yeah.
You know?
Anyway, you're back on track, and Meteor says, "I do good."
Yes.
Yay. How else Meteor help?
I mean, we're good for right now. If we need anything to be moved, we'll let you know.
How much do I have help to make Dad proud?
I think you're doing a good job right now, so we'll let him know.
How much more I need to do?
A lot more, but you're in the right path.
How long before Dad
How
proud?
long must this go on? How long must this go on?
Is Blue Guy sleep?
Yes.
Yeah, close enough.
Bluegrass sleep? He's calling Moon Dude Bluegrass.
Yeah, he's sleeping right now.
Okay.
Is he River?
No.
Okay.
I was.
You're just gonna roll an insight check.
Uh-oh.
Alright, cool.
Good, he's stupid.
Alright. You carry on, and thankfully things are pretty uneventful from this point. It quiets down, but the rain has persisted. You haven't gotten stuck, and Grouger's been pretty careful to keep an eye on puddles. It's a while of silence before the next person talks, and it's probably much later in the night now, probably like 7:30 or so. So you're still 4 or 5 hours out from Terabor, but you're making okay progress. The problem is the rain has slowed you down quite a bit, so you might not get there as quickly as you would have otherwise. Oopsies, I need to make a new row. Okay. For the first time in a while, Malakai speaks up and says, "Hate this endless downpour. It makes me shiver."
Yeah, it do be wet and it do be cold.
I mean, you're the one in the cart, man.
Well, I suppose I have been enjoying the rest for quite a while. Would someone else like to take my place?
I mean, I'd love to.
Hey, listen, I've been walking here too. I think we should is there like a rock, paper, scissors in this world?
Yeah, it's called rock, paper, scissors.
It's called
Okay, cool.
It's called custom crafting skills.
Called boulder parchment shears.
Yeah, boulder parchment shears.
Older parchment shears. Listen here, I want to sit
called
down and
the
rest
cool
too. Let's do a boulder parchment shears, Cagliari, to see who can do it.
Okay.
I have no idea how this is gonna work.
Alright, you're both gonna type in campaign chat and press enter when I count it off.
Okay, so
Alright, so get your thing ready.
okay, I have my thing ready.
Alright,
Perfect.
3, 2, 1, enter. Okay, so Cagliari chooses parchment, Kiki chooses boulder, meaning Cagliari wins.
Shit. All right, well, deal's a deal.
Cool.
Alright, Malakai humps off, and Cagliari quickly takes his place. Upon stepping off, Malakai
Hell
goes,
yeah.
"Ooh, I have underestimated the amount of mud on the ground." Ugh.
Let me back! Let me back in!
No. Listen, Roger. This is a good time for us to bond in the rain together as party members.
I put in my AirPods. They let me go invisible.
I put in the helm of
Ye old-
I put in the helm of
old-
uncomprehending languages.
Can I like turn out? Yeah, can I like? Does it have a dial? Can I like put it to like
No.
the other way around? And then he's just like blip blip blop, blip 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 blip, blip blip
You
blip
put on the
blip.
helmet upside down, it uncomprehends languages, but your head shape isn't correct for that.
But it's the helmet starts filling with water
Exactly.
because now it's a bowl.
Exactly. So it's not gonna do it.
And I just go, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could.
I am going to read my book.
In the
While
rain,
walking.
in the wet, in the dark.
I'm in the cart.
Roll with Oh wait, is the canvas up?
Yeah.
Okay, the canvas is up. Got it. So
I would
there.
assume
actually
it's
is a
up,
life of
'cause
luxury.
I don't know why we wouldn't put it up
Yeah,
immediately.
it's raining. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Well, I don't even know why we put it down. Like,
Yeah, basically.
when we get speed,
Your iframes go up.
get it in longer dodge roll.
Longer dodge roll for the wagon.
Grudge was about to attempt to dodge roll the wagon. What?
Yep. All right. Cool. Cagliari reads the Cagliari book. Things progress pretty smoothly now.
I'm making
Malakai's
sure to
walking.
not look at Kingley. Kingy.
Kingy, yeah. And Malakai is walking to the side of the wagon, trying to avoid where the horses are. For the first time, you see
racist
something you
against
haven't
horses.
seen before. The horses, they poop. And they keep pooping.
Okay.
You know, like, have you ever seen a horse poop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, they got a lot of poop.
Okay.
And,
Disgusting.
it is.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, no problem. This is important for later. Make sure you write this down. This will have plot consequences.
There will be a test.
There will be a test on when the horse pooped.
What was happening when the horses pooped the
real-
first time?
Real talk. Someone want to roll an animal handling check?
Animal handling.
I win.
Of course you win.
19.
Oh, he does win. The horses have pooped. Now, Grodger, being a detective, deduces that this means they have digested their feed, and it is now gone. It has left their body. What this also means is it's probably not too long before they get hungry again. And they've been carrying a lot of weight.
This takes a detective.
This
to find
takes a
out.
detective to figure out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank goodness we have Grodger Griff.
A man of 13 intelligence can tell you.
Roger Griff, poop detective.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Well, there you go. Now you know. All right. I can't believe
Give him a
John still
feed.
isn't here. Oh, you're actually gonna stop and feed him?
nah.
Okay.
Elaborate on stop.
It's gonna get wet. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna.
it
I'm
is gonna
I'm
get
gonna
wet.
use crafting again to make a bucket. Put it on the end of a stick.
Do you want to do that?
No,
That's what I thought.
I don't. Do I even have a bucket?
Cagliari does.
Yeah, but with the last, we have a 50% success rate so far.
With
There's a
buckets
chance
or
the
what?
bucket might not last.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
I have a 10-pound cast iron pot. You want that? No, I think I sold that. Never mind.
Yeah, definitely.
I do
Alright.
not have that. Never mind. The
I
bucket's
remember.
mine.
I remember that classic iron that pot.
I
Those
missed
were good
that pot.
times. I throw the pot.
Alright.
I had the pot. No, I still have the pot.
Alright, we're still walking.
The rain,
Yeah.
the rain has unfortunately picked up even more. It has been relentless, and there is thunder in the distance, not where you are. So thankfully, probably not in any real danger. But the condition of the roads is getting pretty bad. I don't know if I've said it before. This is a dirt road. There was a tiled road leading for quite some distance outside of Coruscant, and that was nice. You passed that a long time ago. You're in the crappy dirt road in a field, and while it is pretty wide and worn down, it also gets muddy pretty fast. So, given that the rain hasn't relented, the road is very quickly becoming untraversable. and it's just getting harder to follow because the rain is already obscuring your view, and with it being dark outside, very difficult to keep track of where you are. So I would like whoever is leading carriage to make a either a perception roll or a survival roll, something along those lines. Stay on the road.
Don't
That's
worry,
basically
everybody.
Bradford.
I got this.
Got this, bro. I believe in you.
Ooh, okay. Brad just having a little bit of trouble. Once the rain is picked up,
It's really dark out,
It's
and
dark out. It's very hard to
I'm
see.
tired.
He's tired. It's been a long day. He died today, so there's that excuse. He thinks he's
I don't
able to
remember
stick
that.
to the road. Yeah. There's a section where he's not exactly sure, but it seems like it picks up again. The real key is, for most of the time, there's been meadow on either side of the road. In some cases, it seems like it's been trimmed or trees have been cut down to clear for it. So if you see stumps, you know that you're pretty much on this path. For a little while, there's not really evidence that you're still on the road. It seems like overgrown, but eventually, it seems like even if you were off it, you managed to trek your way back on, and then it's pretty clear that you're still moving forward. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Things are going smoothly, but the pace has slowed down even more. You travel probably for another hour or so, so now it's 8:30. In other words, it's been, since you left at 3:30, it's been 5 hours, but you're not nearly as far ahead as you were hoping you'd be because the rain has slowed you down, and now your pace is even slower, and the horses are soaked at this point, so keep in mind, the wood is wet, the horses are wet, the feed is getting wet, so there's just a ton of extra weight on the cart and on the horses, so things are getting pretty tough. Nothing has gone wrong yet, but it is not a fun experience by any means. So let's do a little funny hee hee. Let's see what.
He's gonna kill us.
Yep. What do we got? Ah, interesting. So, you see something off in the distance. It's hard to make out because of the weather conditions, but a series of rocks starts cropping up to your left. And they form little micro plateaus. The path sticks pretty close to them, like borders them, rather. So the dirt wall pretty much goes up to this short, 6-foot tall rock cliff. And then it seems like there's steps of these plateaus as well. And you notice there's like piles of old wood sitting on these plateaus. And you can't really make out much more, but it looks like something or someone was here. Nothing crazy, but it's like the first sign of life you've seen in a while. You haven't seen anyone on this path since earlier. You haven't passed anyone in the past few hours. The road is quiet. Like to do anything?
There's just some boulders.
It's old bundles of wood. That's the only thing you can see from this vantage point.
Are they on top or below?
They're on top of some of the higher ledges of the plateaus. So, for example, you'll have like a rock face here that you're bordering, and then you'll have a rock face that's kind of higher up. And on one of the lower rock faces, you can see the little bundles of wood, and then maybe there's stuff on the higher rock faces, but you can't really see that. It just looks like something has been here. I can't really give you more because you would have to, with the weather and everything else, you would have to like actively go, I want to see what this is.
Are there any trees nearby?
There are, actually.
Like with large branches?
Yes, there have been trees along this path. They're deciduous trees, like pretty large deciduous trees as well. They're fairly sparse at this point. I want it to be darker. Make it dark. Don't give it a minute. They're pretty sparse, but they have been along the path in different areas, and there is a small clump of them, both to the left and right before the rock plateau starts.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I can kind of put you guys back here, because this is where you would really first be able to see it with the weather. That way you actually have time to react if you want to do anything.
We should probably stop. 'Cause how much further would we be if, like, roughly,
So,
until Terror War?
based on your evaluation and what Malakai said, and if you're talking over the details with him, Malakai will tell you, I'm fairly certain that our progress has been greatly wounded by this weather. I wouldn't be surprised if it took us another 6 or 7 hours at this pace to reach Terrible.
What?
Did you
I
hear
just zoned out.
that? You so. He said it would probably take another 6 or 7 hours because of the weather.
Yeah, we're stopping. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Eh.
We should stop for today, and then I'm gonna look for the biggest tree that looks the leastest wet underneath it.
Okay. Well, the biggest tree is in fact right next to you. I mean, there's one of pretty much equal size over, but this one has more cover because it butts up against the rock wall.
And we're gonna go there.
All right.
Come on, Cedar and Samantha, you can do it. I believe in you.
All right. So where are they headed? Where are you taking them?
To under the tree.
Just like here?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Out of the water, basically.
Cool. Dismounting them. Meteor says,
Sure.
"What we do?"
We're stopping for today.
Okay. Oh, by the way, after 10 minutes, Julian, Shield of Faith wears off on Meteor. And that's with concentration, which is funny. You protected him for 10 minutes, but after that he kind of didn't notice it was raining again. He just assumed he was being protected, so still worked. Mudud is still catatonic in the wagon, fun fact. Now Malakai is under the tree and says, "Is this the best shelter we can find?"
Probably.
Hmm.
We look for something better, or would that be naive to assume that we could find better?
You
As
too
I
good to sleep
tell
under a tree,
myself.
wizard man?
What did you say?
I said you too good to sleep under a tree, wizard man?
Okay. Malachi gives you a little stink eye and goes, "I'm not a wizard, and no, I've been in
Yes,
situations.
yes, I am.
I've been in situations much like this, but of course, there's a possibility that it can be avoided. I'm willing to take steps to avoid it."
Well, you got like 10 minutes. You're welcome to look for a better place.
I may do so. And then he starts sort of heading back the path and walking along
Someone should
cliff wall.
probably follow him.
Oh,
I'm
no.
dealing with Cedar and Samantha.
Cool. Gallieri follows
oh.
Malachi.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
I will be feeding Caesar and Samantha.
Cool.
I mean, Cedar and Samantha.
Well, before we head
I'm
off,
pretty sure that's what she said.
he
I
said
said
Caesar. Yeah.
Oh,
So before we head off to Gallieri and Malachi, we'll deal with Roger, Meteor, and Kingy. Meteor turns to Grouser and says, "What are you doing?
I am feeding the horses
Why you do that?"
because they need food to run.
"Oh, do you need food to run?
Yes,
Do I need food to run?
that's a good question.
I never eat food. Should I eat food?"
Probably not. If you've never eaten it, then you probably don't eat it.
Okay, but could I try it?
Maybe later.
Okay. When later?
When we get to Terrabor.
When that?
Tomorrow.
The mob's so far away. Okay. He sits by the tree dejected.
Go into your deactivated mode or whatever.
he starts like twiddling his fingers and messing with stuff. And then he starts poking at his dented chest. It's caved in and crumpled.
Could use my crafting skill.
Did use your graphics. If only
I
you
rolled
had
a cool skill.
If only you had a pair of tools. Anyway, Mood Dude's still catatonic. if anyone's wondering about that situation, if anyone's surprised.
I'm gonna poke him a couple times.
Yeah, no, you get nothing out of him. He's like a limp biscuit. You know what I mean? That's my cold. Kingy, would you like to do anything?
I'm just chilling.
Alright, you just chilling. In that case, let's go to Cagliari and Malakai. Malakai, like, tries to climb up one of the little ledges, but it's wet. And he goes, "Oh!" And he, like, trips a bit, and then he catches himself.
This is hard.
And then he gets up.
This is not at all like I thought my space adventure camp was gonna be like. We haven't even gone to space yet.
And Malakai
I'm
gets
telling
up.
my mom.
I thought the YMCA camp was gonna be indoors.
Yeah.
I want my Game Boy.
Well, Malakai gets up and starts looking around at things here.
Because that was weird.
Oh, yeah, are you just sticking to him like glue?
Yeah, I'm gonna mountain goat right up, showing off.
Classic. He just looks at you and says, "In this situation, I imagine it would be useful to have a pair of legs like those."
Thanks.
I'm not sure it's a compliment, but I am somewhat jealous. How quickly can you run? Is that a weird question?
A little bit faster than usual.
So hypothetically, if I was you.
Interesting. You're a satyr, aren't you?
Yep.
I've seen very few of you.
Same.
Tell me, do you hail from around the Cagliari Plateau?
Yeah, around there. It's complicated. I mean, I grew up sort of in a traveling situation, so.
I see. What were you traveling with for?
My parents were in the circus, so I was kind of in the circus.
Oh. Did you ever do any shows in Lucine?
Oh yeah.
Interesting. How old are you?
I didn't keep track for a while, and I kind of didn't keep track for a while. Somewhere mid-20s.
Interesting. I believe my circus days were likely before your time then, unless you were performing when you were around 8 or 9.
Not really, more backstage stuff.
I anticipated as much. I saw many shows in Lucine when I was younger, but I was always interested in the magical elements of those performances, but it didn't seem like many troops had that sort of thing.
Nah, they were hard to pick up.
Yes.
They like to stay where they are.
Okay, so as you wander around, and while you're having this conversation, you're just kind of looking through this plateau for anything interesting. At first, it's kind of hard to tell what's up, because it's just a bunch of old rotted wood in clumps with, like, broken ropes and strings. Eventually, you come up to an old fire pit, and then you see some more unusual things, like sections of railway. No minecarts, but clearly what are decrepit, rotting, and rusted minecart tracks. Malakai looks at these and he says, "Is there a mine here? I can't say I ever paid attention, but it's right off the road." Then he sort of hops up on a piece of wood up to the higher piece of the plateau. If you would like to follow him, you may.
Yeah.
Of course. Roll for me a perception check.
All right. Dirty 20.
Nice. Malakai looks around and he says, "I can't see anything through this rain." You're looking at another plateau, basically a rock wall behind this one. Cagliari's peering around and notices what appears to be a caved-in mine shaft. Now, it's not completely caved in, but again, a lot of the wood is rotted. There appear to be some iron or metal braces that are rusted, and it's only partially open and concealed by what looks like was a partial rock slide. There's an opening big enough that you could comfortably fit into it, but it is not at all visually obvious. You can only really see it at a specific angle. Because the rock wall just kind of covers it. It almost makes it like a hook. You have to walk in a hook to get into it.
How big is the opening?
Easily a person could fit through it. Like
Okay.
it's you
How
can't
easily could a meteor fit through it?
no, not as
No.
is anyway. It doesn't look like it would be too hard to move some of those rocks, at least for him. Like what you're not sure about is the structural integrity of it.
Exactly. I'm worried we go in there. I have pointed this out to Malachi, and I'm gonna be talking out loud to him. I'm worried we go in there. Meteor's gonna want to come in,
Yes,
and then he's gonna try to push his way in, and it's just gonna cave in. We're gonna get stuck.
indeed. I'm not so sure. Well,
I'm also worried he tries to move it before we go in. He gets stuck, and we're not strong, so we couldn't
Yes.
get him out.
Yes, indeed. Should we tell the others? Maybe excluding Meteor?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Not either. I would dive in myself, but I'm not so confident that I won't get stuck in there. Maybe the tree is the best that we can do.
Might be.
I think I'll head back. If you want to do anything with this, then feel free, but I'll resign. Malakai.
Maybe we can go cave dwelling in the morning.
Perhaps, yes.
I'll head back with him.
Alright, cool. Alright. We're now back and Malachi sits at the base of the tree. It is still downpouring.
Yeah, I'm gonna, Oh, jeez. I thought that was real thunder.
Oops.
What the heck? I'm gonna just get ready, just go to sleep, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
Cedar and Samantha would be tied up, in some capacity, probably to the wagon, but not like hitched up.
Right, right.
And yeah.
Right. Okay. So are we all ready to pack up for the night and head to sleep?
Wait.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, one creature. Alright, so who am I gonna cast
One
this on?
Uh-oh. Now I am figuring out what is this kid doing?
Protection from evil and
That's
good.
exactly what I thought.
The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types of one creature.
Three spells I can
grants-
burn. Oh, no.
I mean,
No.
you might as well burn him before his long run.
Yeah, fuck
I
it.
have two
Okay,
spell slots,
so
they're gone.
I'm gonna use protection from evil and good, and I'm gonna touch Malachi.
Okay. Interesting. Let me check. That is verbal somatic material. Gonna roll an Arcana check with advantage. Yep. As you touch Malachi, he goes, "Why are you casting a spell of protection on me?"
Just in case, we haven't had the best of luck at night sometimes, so.
I see. Are you trying to get that to last through the whole night?
I mean, can I?
It lasts for 10 minutes. If you want to try to get it to last for longer, roll a religion check.
I'm going to roll a religion check. Where's my religion check? There it is.
That's a high DC to beat, so good luck.
16.
Ooh, you're off the DC by 1.
Oh!
I'm sorry. You get the spell to work, but you can only get it to last for the standard 10 minutes.
Damn it.
You have not trained yourself yet to get it to last for longer. You were pretty close.
It's fine.
Yep. Okay. So I take it we're all ready to pack up and head to sleep then?
Sleep time.
If not, that's fine. Just let me know. But we can
I'm good.
kind of take up a long rest. All right. Here's an unrelated question.
Is this long rest or short rest?
It would be a long rest because you'd wait till morning.
How many hours of reading did I get done for my notes?
At least an hour.
Okay.
I'd say 1 or 2 hours.
Well, is it 1 or is it 2?
I would just make it 1. 'Cause,
Okay.
Yeah, I'd just keep it easy. Let's see here. Here's another question. Hypothetically, let's say I wanted to do something that may or may not be character specific to maybe set something up. Would you be okay with that, Nick?
Sure.
Because it wouldn't involve your character. Unless, technically it could. Actually, totally could. But, basically I want to try something. So, you want to go on a wacky side quest adventure during this long rest. You'll, indulge me, or humor me, I guess is the word. Are we down to try something?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let the DMing commence. Now I get to type funny messages to one person.
Finally gonna start DMing. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You got it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it.
So, we all settle down to long rest. Don't take it off yet. So, I don't really care what you do, obviously, but I've done what I wanted to do. You understand? So, the ball is in your court. So, you just need to tell me what you want to do. Because that will determine whether this happens or not.
Me? I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for everyone to go to sleep, and
Okay.
I'm gonna get up and walk away.
What I thought. Okay.
That's what's gonna happen.
Okay. Cool. In that case, Hingy, I need you to roll a religion check with advantage.
What the fuck is it? I
Am I
just
doing stealth
found
or
it.
anything?
Huh?
Am I doing
No,
stealth or anything?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Religion check.
Go ahead and stealth. Just. It's like, if you get a
Oh.
3, that will be one thing. And that's
Oh,
what
no.
Yeah, no, you're. Yeah, heck no. No way, never.
I rolled a 1.
You have advantage. Roll again.
I rolled a 3.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, that's what that means. Funny hee hee hee.
Boy, that means it's initiative
That-
time.
No, that means something completely different. That means I get to do a little funny hee hee. I'll be
You
back.
do a little trolling.
I do a little bit of trolling. Okay. I'm gonna cut the rain. I still have rain noise on my end, and that's annoying now. So the voice has called you into the cave. Kingy, unfortunately, you don't need to worry about Kingy, but you've been called into the cave. So are you responding to the request? It seems you are.
Yep.
Well, then you're gonna need to roll a acrobatics to get into the little cave entrance.
Can do. Should I make these secret or should I just let them see what's
Let them
happening?
see it. It doesn't matter.
24.
Okay. So you enter the cave, and there's quite a bit of room in here. It actually seems pretty stable. Once you're looking around, it's solid. It seems structurally intact. The entrance is the most shaky thing about it. It's just a little creepy in here. It's dark, it's wet, some of the rain has poured in, and just not a great time. and you don't know where to go. Dark. You haven't heard anything. Voice has not repeated itself.
Okay, well, how many paths are there to take?
Really, only one. Right now, you're in a large room that seems to be a hub of some sort. There's a bunch of tunnels that were apparently intentionally collapsed, and one tunnel that travels to directly in front, basically.
Well, I'm gonna go that way.
All right. You make your way down the only tunnel there is to go down. And as you're walking, you're eclipsed in an unnatural darkness. And you suddenly can't see anything. Turn around and look back where you came from to see if you can see the light, and you're in complete and utter dark.
I have my dark vision goggles. They're not doing anything.
Nope.
All right.
Yep. What do you want to do?
Um, am I hearing anything yet? Is anything else happening, or is it just?
Not yet, no.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay, you're walking forward, stumbling in the darkness.
Yep.
Okay. Chad.
Just
Chad
bad-
energy.
bad decision. Bad decision, Cagliari.
All right. Make for me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy, I'm good at those.
Oh, I hope so.
26.
Okay. You trip on what is clearly a rock because you can't see where you're going. You panic. You manage to catch yourself without seeing things and regain your balance. And you just pick up and carry from there. And it feels like you're just walking endlessly. You feel like you're lost. I guess I could throw up a stream so that you could hear what I'm hearing, but whatever. It's cave ambience, you're not missing much.
A stream of just darkness.
Yes.
Well, at this point, I guess I'm just gonna keep walking because I don't know if I could even tell back from front.
Okay. Make a religion check for me.
Religion check.
I love how they're gonna see all of these rolls.
11.
Okay. You hear the same voice that's been talking to you all the time. First words it says are kneel.
Shit, I guess I kneel.
Alright. You still haven't seen anything. Then the voice begins to speak again. Good. You are my eyes. Do you understand?
Yeah?
I see what you see, and without me, you see nothing. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Good. Now, I must know more, my apprentice. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, jeez. 11.
I don't think that's gonna do it, but let me check. Whee! Oh, interesting. You actually have a choice because you succeeded. Well, of course, you can choose to fail, but it's trying to probe your mind.
Uh-huh.
So do
Like, I'm gonna let it.
Okay. All right. You feel like you have the ability to stop what's happening. You have mental fortitude, but you let go, and you feel like you relive a few key aspects of your life in a flash. You relive your time performing. You relive specifically your times of all the the violence you've committed in the arena as it runs through that. And you relive the time that you rejected the advances of a certain noble person.
Ah, jeez.
And the voice says, "Yes, yes, this will work well. My eyes, I need you to see what there is to see, and do what I have you to do. You wish to continue, let it be known. When I call upon you for this final time, this pact will be final. Do you understand?"
I think so.
Good. And should you refuse, blind you shall remain. The cave undarkens, and you suddenly find yourself in a little puddle, surrounded by rocks, knelt down on the ground, nothing around you. The voice is gone.
Right.
Cool.
Is there anything else down here?
If you want to explore, you can.
Well, just like in the immediate area.
Oh no.
Um,
Water, rocks, and more rocks. More
Can I
rotten
tell
braces.
which way is out?
Um, yeah, you can orient yourself and figure out that if you just turn back from the direction you were kneeling, you'll probably get back to where you were. And after heading down that path, you enter the larger hub room that you recognize, and then you can see the entrance.
Oh, yeah. I'll just head out
Okay.
and back to camp and
Head out and back.
try to.
Cool. Roll for me stealth.
Oh,
On average,
Alright,
one out
cool.
of every 7 days is a
boy.
Okay.
celebration of
Well,
independence from Britain.
That's
Nuts.
it. That is true. That is the average. Well, gamers, well, gentlemen, that concludes that
There was
funny
65
mission.
farts.
All right, thanks.
I'm in deep now, boys.
So,
I'm in deep.
I'm in deep.
TV ready.
All right. Oh, I don't need the cave ambience anymore. Hee Rain,
What?
rain, rain. You guys can hear the rain, right?
Mhm.
But guess what? Hey, wait, what's the song that goes? Na 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 na. What is that song?
That's I don't know the name. It's a classic song though.
Alright, great. Well, that's the song that you wake up to because guess what? It's not raining anymore. Everyone mark off a long rest. Yay!
Yeah, let's go.
We've heard that song.
You heard that song in your head.
Uh-oh.
You didn't hear that song.
Meow.
It is a much calmer day. It was a very crappy night. But now, things are nice. It is dawn of the next day. And I
What happened to
need
dog?
to write that down. He's he's in the cart. He's sleeping.
Okay.
Because he is Moon Dude's responsibility, and Moon Dude is catatonic. So, technically, anyone can be responsible for dog. But John was just kind of elected arbitrarily. Well, not really arbitrarily. He became dog for the Graduate Griff side quest one shot. So that's how we kind of inherited him.
Alright, well, we
roll
wake
up.
up Cedar and Samantha.
Peter and Samantha seem well rested and well fed.
We hook them up.
Nice. Congratulations. Malakai is currently
Throw him in the
Schloss?
wagon. Let's get at it.
What does that mean?
He's just asleep.
Malachi, it's time to wake up.
No response.
Malachi?
Detective.
Yeah, hey,
Malachi.
Brodger.
What are you doing? What was the
It's the Detroit Become Human.
Okay. You just I don't understand. Please elaborate.
Detroit become human.
Uh-huh.
Detroit. Detroit become human.
All right. Anyway, we're
Uh,
gonna get back on the road, I presume.
Is he
Roger
awake
at the
now?
helm. I'm just gonna say yes. Whatever. I don't know exactly what you guys did to wake him up, because it's gonna be a whole thing where he's a heavy sleeper, and you gotta do something. But then someone made Detroit become human joke, and I didn't get it, so we're just moving on.
I was looking through my inventory for things to make a loud noise.
Ah, nice. Well, we'll just
I
say
have bagpipes.
Oh, nice. So you want to go with that? You want to wake him up
Sure.
with bagpipes? Let's go with that.
Yep. I can't play bagpipes, so
Great. That's exactly what it sounds like. Malakai goes, "Oh, what on guard!" And then he goes, "Oh, it's you. Well, that was an unpleasant sleep.
A
Um,
little bit.
I have mud all over my garb, but I suppose
Yeah.
it's dirt now that it is dried. But
Could be poop.
I would prefer not to think about that possibility."
Yeah, it's probably poop.
Very well. Alright. Meteor is still plumped. Well,
Foreign Legion.
Bagpipes again.
bagpipes on Meteor?
I cast bagpipes.
Yes.
Let's see what happens. Well, that's a 4. He's asleep. Well,
Oh.
3 sets of quotation marks.
The song is literally called Morning Mood.
Nice. Well, it didn't work. L plus ratio. Plus Meteor pilled. So. Yeah.
I kick him.
Okay, not arm strike.
I could have rammed it with my horns. That would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
I don't even have an arm strike. You know what? It's fine. I'll just tag this. 2.
Got hit?
Oh
That
no!
looks like
Sorry,
damage on
I
it,
rolled
yeah.
damage.
Yeah,
I
you
was
better
just
roll
gonna
that
have
to
to.
hit. Oh yeah, you're gonna roll
6.
to hit. Alright, cool. So you kind of like headbutt him. His immediate response is his eyes jolt up, and he grabs your neck. And your head is now pressed against his
Cagliari's
chest.
dead now.
I mean, his hands are in
Guess we're
your
just gonna
neck.
move on with that.
He has not squeezed, but he goes, "What you do?"
I'm waking you up.
What?
I'm waking you up.
Kingy, you should probably step in here.
What did it say?
Meteor, listen, hey,
Yeah.
buddy, Cagliari was just waking you up. We gotta go. We gotta keep walking and stuff. Remember River? We gotta go find the river.
Oh, I remember. He drops Cagliari like a piece of trash on the ground and then gets up and starts walking with Kingy.
Yeah, let's go. I turn back and look at Cagliari and I mouth, or I whisper really quietly, sorry.
Alright. Hey, Kingy.
Yeah?
Hypothetically,
Roll an
Hypothetically.
explosion check.
let's
Hypothetically
say...
speaking.
Let's
For the sake of
say-
argument.
Let's say maybe. Let's say that... How much would it be bad if maybe you lost a level of pet?
I lost a level
Boy.
of Paladin.
Maybe.
I mean, I'd be a little upset.
Maybe.
Would I, like, notice it?
Yeah.
You feel 1 foot shorter.
If I lost 1 level, I'm already at the 2nd level. Ooh, that's fucked up.
No, you're at the 5th level. You're level 5.
Oh, I'm level 5. So
Yeah,
you
you
bring
would
me
go
down
down
to
level
level. You bring me down to level 4.
Let's say hypothetically, yeah.
I mean, that would suck.
It would. What if it happened?
I mean, I'd feel like significantly weaker, right?
You would.
You would be 1 foot shorter.
Now, the only thing I'm worried about that is I don't necessarily want to do that and have you lose what you have. Because I think... No, the only thing you get is an extra attack, it looks like. I don't know if you lose any spells. Yeah, and spells. So hypothetically,
Why are you doing this to the man?
I think
There's
I
there's
think I just
a
lose
very
health.
very very big reason that is story related.
I mean, if
What do
it's
you think?
story related, yeah, go ahead.
It
I
is.
can't really.
Also,
I
it's
can't.
not like a permanent thing, but it's very much like a uh-oh, like kind of a. It's the most serious thing I can think of. It's going to.
Oh,
You know
like
what I
I
mean?
know something is up. Like I could say
Right.
something is wrong.
Yes.
The vibes
Absolutely.
are off.
The vibes are off
Vibes
because
are off.
he just lost all of his second level spell.
Yeah. So like, when do I notice it? Like I just
The
immediately
second
notice.
that you wake up.
Huh. Interesting.
Yes.
Hmm.
And you have an unsettling feeling about Kelliar. A deeply unsettling feeling.
Oh, my vibes are very off.
Their
Yes.
vibes are wrong.
Yes.
So can I confront Cagliari about something? Can I bring her to the side and
You
like
can do
one-on-one?
whatever you would like.
All right, listen, Cagliari, can I talk to you for a second? Like one-on-one?
Sure, what's up?
Um I mean, I want to be far away from the group, you know.
Oh, you want to be like way
Yeah,
away.
come here.
Okay,
Come here.
okay,
By the
okay,
street.
okay. You
All
want
right,
to be
listen,
like
guys, we'll be right back. I just need to talk about something. Okay, so listen. I've been getting up some very bad vibes from my god. He's been telling me some very suspicious things about you, and I think something happened last night.
Like what?
Well, I can't put my finger on it, but I have a very strange feeling about this, about what's going on, and maybe your motives. Now, listen, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and you could be a very what's the word I'm looking for? Perfect, not perfect. A very like you could have noble intentions, or you could have not noble intentions. That's not for me to judge. However, you hurt like me or this party, that's gonna do something bad, and I don't really feel so good about it.
Stinky.
Yeah, any
I
comment?
I have no plans to do that, Kingy.
You want to land?
No. Sorry.
roll for insight.
Yeah, insight.
Text. Press X to become human.
I rolled a 2.
All right. Well, you didn't succeed. So Jacob, given his lack of success, you can give him whatever information you want based on that criteria.
I mean, I told the truth.
The question is, does he know that? Because he got a 2.
Oh, a 2 on insight?
Exactly. That's why I'm leaving it in your hands, because you're the one who your character.
She seems very sincere.
Okay.
Okay, but I just want to let you know that I have my eye on you. I mean, I got your back, but listen, if you turn your back on us in this party, so help me, I will bring down the wrath of hellfire upon you. Understand?
I got it.
Okay.
I would
Alright.
expect nothing less.
Ah, I see we're in agreement. I reach to shake Cagliari's hand.
I shake it.
Hand
Big
melts.
grip.
Great.
Good. That is all.
That's all.
Yep.
And
Damn.
so we continue. And Kingy feels a great weight as he has been severely crippled, and he does not yet know why. Things
Gotta ask
are
the right
weird.
questions, man.
Things are weird and things are wacky. Kingy, I would like you to make a religion check.
Da 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 da. I rolled the 14.
Alright. Kingy, you feel that Bahamut is upset. Now, Bahamut isn't upset with you. He's just upset in general. And he wants you to feel the weight of his upsetness. And therefore, he has stripped you of the gifts he's given you so that you can understand the severity of the situation. Now, you've concluded that this is Bahamut's motives. You don't really know anything past that. But things are looking dire. Things are looking scary. You feel that it could go south at any time. And you know, maybe things will be alright. But right now, it's like a watershed moment, you know?
This is a certified watershed moment.
Mm-hmm.
This is a certified
Like,
hood
bruh moment.
classic.
Yeah.
This is certified. This is really a certified. But what was it? Bahamut?
Yeah, Bahamut.
This is a certified Bahamut bruh moment in Draconic.
You just said that in
Wow.
Draconic.
Yeah, I'm gonna say bruh in Draconic.
Doesn't Grodger speak Draconic?
Weird indeed.
Just hold up.
Nope.
No, I'm gonna.
I thought one
Hold
other
on.
member of this party spoke Draconic.
Hold on.
Maybe not.
It is
is
not
Is it
I.
Moon Dude?
It's not me.
No, no one else speaks Draconic. No, so it's
All
you.
right, so
Yeah.
hold on. Draconic translator
Yeah,
comments to
words to the
Draconic.
wheel.
But if I did have my helmet on,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
You did.
Okay,
you did have
so
your helmet.
So listen, comments to Draconic. Bruh is translated to bruh.
Thank you.
Incredible.
Wow.
Okay,
I
so what
wonder
I
if
just
that's
do?
because it just doesn't have data for that word.
Yeah, so I'm doing
Crazy.
brother. East Thay. That's Draconic. East Thay.
All right.
West Side.
Well,
You
we are making great time now that the weather isn't garbage. So you set out at 5:30 a.m. and you have a pretty calm and chill ride. You come across a couple of wayward travelers who just kind of steer clear of your cart. They seem to go walking on foot. Some people look like they're hiking or traveling with giant backpacks on their back.
I don't even tell you, John's kill count keeps getting higher.
John's kill count?
He's up to 6.
What are you talking about?
Keep sending him messages that Blank has died and he killed him.
John?
You're saying like Meteor has died and you killed him? Like-
Like
okay,
I
okay.
said, I told him that former god is dead and he killed him.
Okay.
Gwen Stefani, me, Ronnie the Witch,
Word.
the Edmund Fitzgerald.
No!
Okay. Well,
He's gonna have 80
you're
messages.
traveling for quite a while. And it's quite calm. It's quite nice. And then eventually, someone appears to wander along the road carrying a very, very large backpack and wearing what appear to be merchant clothes and a white apron.
It's
it
Beetle.
No, it is a woman.
It's Beetle.
A blue-eyed woman,
Woman!
with dark brown hair tied up in a bun.
White woman detected.
She's fairly tall, she's fairly built, and she's carrying a ton of stuff. Woman? Where? That's not a woman.
Whoa! That was a tree!
It was a tree. Oh wait, I gotta put
That
that
woman
in.
is a tree!
Woman, it was a tree. So the woman walks up and says, "Whoa, whoa! Excuse me, gentlemen and woman, would you be interested in buying some wares?"
White woman detected.
Why?
It
What
is a white
is?
woman.
Yeah, sure. What are you selling?
Fresh food, vegetables.
Fresh food
Grocery
and
goods.
vegetables.
Yes,
Interesting.
freshly picked.
Freshly picked. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to do a medicine check on the food.
Okay.
That's what you would
They're
do. That's
slathered
what
in
you would do
Are
to
you
poison.
detect poison, right?
Yeah,
They're
go on to.
absolutely
Yeah, I'm gonna
grim
do that.
with
I'm gonna take
poison.
one
Alright.
vegetable,
Go up and
grab it. I'm
Grab
doing
it.
a medicine check.
Go ahead.
Oh, I rolled a 13.
It looks like
They are
a
leaking
piece
poison.
of corn. It is a
Mm.
fresh piece of corn. That's all you can tell.
I'm
woman
good,
says-
lady.
Are you sure? It's very nourishing.
I'm good, lady.
Well, is anyone else interested in your party? Freshly picked, like I said.
What do you have?
Well, I have some corn and some cabbage heads. That's all I have.
Just corn and cabbage?
Well, yes, but they're fresh and only the best of the highest quality.
It's cabbage woman.
And cabbages!
You
You know
hear,
what that means?
you
have to do.
hear off in the distance someone yell, "Hey, cabbages!" And then the woman goes, "Oh, well, I must be off quickly, so if you're interested, please let me know if you would like some, otherwise I'll have to head out."
We're gonna like
Hey, cabbages!
board them.
Stop
I'll
her.
fax you the information.
So am I to understand that no one wants these?
No,
I
you're
guess
good.
so.
Okay, well, have a nice day. She takes off down the road. Emerging
Seconds later.
seconds later, emerging from a cornfield is an old man with a farm hat, wandering on, going, "That darn woman! My cabbages! Get me back my cabbages!" And starts chasing her down the road.
Fuck.
Damn,
I'm
that's
just gonna
wild.
go.
2 cabbage sellers that close behind each other? Market must be flooded.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
weird. I like
Yeah.
eating. Mine just
Economic
went fresh.
devastation.
Economically devastated.
So are we continuing?
Mm-hmm.
Great. As you continue down the road, Register notices something interesting. There's a cornfield.
Enemy border.
There's a cornfield, right? And you get to a part of the road where it appears that someone stepped all over the edge of the cornfield. And near where those steps are, several heads of corn have been plucked where the others have not.
Interesting.
Now, being a detective, Greta has concluded what
I
has
am the
happened
smartest man
here.
alive.
He is the smartest man alive. Only he,
I feel like it was
only he has come to this conclusion.
Samantha.
Samantha ate the corn while you went looking, using teleport steed spell. Of course.
Quantum teleportation.
Quantum horse tele. Alright. Well, you continue down the path. Past that interruption, it is a pretty smooth and steady journey. A meteor hasn't said much, and you are likely well on your way to Terrabor. It takes a few more hours of journeying. If you have any rations, I would consume one of them. Because we've at this point gone through a day's worth of food.
So wait.
Hmm?
Okay. We're out of rations. Only if 2 of
Alright.
us ate.
I thought you had
I have a.
We had
have some
2
rations.
rations.
Did you have rations in the cart?
In the cart, we had 2 rations.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Did we?
does anyone
I
have
thought we
any
bought
rations?
more.
I don't
We
know.
have a ton of feed. We have 2 rations.
I thought Malakai bought like 10.
The number said 2. Don't look at me.
There should be
Well,
like.
if he buys 10 and there's 5 of us, that does check out.
There's Rooster Tail Tavern food. You should also have 10 regular rations.
We have
Each?
No, in the cart.
in the
Yeah,
cart was
there's
the
5 of
Rooster
us,
Tail
so that's
Tavern
2
food,
each.
which was 2, and then we have common clothes, feed, hooded lantern, and a shovel.
I'm adding 10 rations. He definitely bought 10
Well,
rations.
5 rations, because we would have eaten 5.
Sure.
Unless, well, technically 6, because Moon Dude is still catatonic and would not have eaten, but...
Okay, so you have 6 rations left then, right?
You just don't feed
And
it.
actually, technically, you had 2 more because we ate the food for the tavern. So that
Okay,
would-
you
so
got
that
rid of the
would
tavern
be...
food. Alright, I'll get rid of the
Yeah.
tavern food. Alright, I couldn't get rid of the
I
tavern
already
food.
did
I crashed
that.
the pain. Right,
Because
cool.
I already did that.
Alright, great.
You
Great.
deleted food that didn't exist. And the website went...
Alright, cool. Well, you managed your food pretty well.
So yeah, that was like Algebra 2 there.
Yeah, it was. Alright. So you make your way down the path, and thankfully the rest of your journey is uneventful. No rain, no hiccups. Every now and
Only
again,
tons of rain,
Meteor
sometimes
has
hiccups.
stopped and pointed at something and asked, "Is that river?" First it's to a log that's fallen over.
Is that real?
So Meteor points to a log and asks, "Is that river?
Good luck, Kingy.
Red man?
Yeah.
Is
You're
that
his keeper.
river?"
What is he pointing to?
A log.
Log.
fallen over.
No, that's a log.
What log?
You know what a tree is?
Yeah, that tree. And he points to a
Okay,
tree.
logs are like trees, but without the green parts
But
on top.
sideways.
Oh. Is green what grass is?
Green is what grass is. That's right.
Oh. So he's green and you're red
Mm-hmm.
and he's blue.
Yes,
What
you
am-
got it.
What am I?
Silver.
Silver. Meteor silver.
Yeah, that's right. Silver.
Is that river? He points up to a bird.
No, that's a bird.
Hmm. What river look like again?
I will point to it and show you what river look like when we see
Oh,
river.
that sounds easier. Do that.
Okay.
We're never gonna see a river.
every we're in a town.
I mean,
Points at a cat. Is that river? No,
We're
Judging-
gonna
that's
be
a
like
cat.
level 20
Judging-
adventurers, and we're gonna be like,
judging
there
from the
are not a lot
map,
of rivers here.
we're not gonna find a river for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So unless there is a very small little creek or something,
Yeah.
we're not finding a river.
Yep. All right. Well, the good news is the rest of your journey goes fairly smoothly. And by
Except-
about no. Go ahead. What are you gonna say, Jacob?
I was gonna say there's one south of Namir.
North, I think.
Mhm.
The
It's
map.
barely north. Maybe the south. I forgot.
It's definitely
It's
south.
south on the
Big gamer.
dinky map you gave us.
Yes.
But
Maybe.
that could just be dink.
The dinky map is incorrect in some places because get pranked. Actually, look at
Big
my
gamer.
big boy map. Let's move.
Oh, we can see it now.
We'll pull up the big boy map. Oh no, it is
Ooh,
south. It's
very
totally,
interesting.
definitely, very much south.
It's definitely south. You can see it right there on the big boy map.
I can see it right there on the mirror. You can't see the big
So
boy
can
map.
we?
No.
Oh, we definitely can.
Oh yeah. What am I looking at on the big boy map?
Hero
Horse
Forge custom.
No, nope, wrong. Wrong. Only I have
Weird.
access to the big boy map because I am the biggest boy. Alright.
I'm hacking in.
No, you're not. So
I'm gonna leak the data.
great.
Upload Trevor's little folder.
The rest of the journey goes smoothly, and it is about 10:30 a.m. when you finally pull into the town of Terabor, and it is bustling. It is a busy town, a town that a guy could go in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
totally understand that.
Yep.
I love that guy.
Yeah,
Can we
he's a
recruit him to
dagger
our party?
guy. Nope.
Ah!
Alright, well, you are in Terabor. Means I'm just gonna, like, put you somewhere in the dead space so that I don't have to deal with the map not being real anymore. Welcome to Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Oh, they're
Love
making
Dead
a remake
Space.
of that. I'm hype.
Oh, they are? Pog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Google, upload the files.
Alright. Well. You're in Terabor. And, you enter through the main gate. It is a walled city. The wall isn't super impressive. It looks like a simple mixture of wood and stone. But by the gatehouse, you pass by a constabulary, a couple of other important, seemingly city buildings. And, yeah, Roger, have you been here before? Alright,
Let me check the map.
okay.
I'm looking at
There's
the
a-
map. The map's fighting
Malakai
back.
can
Hold on.
guide you. Whether you've been here or not is up to you.
I ruined the map.
Alright. Let's say
I'm gonna say yes.
probably been here, it just might have been a while, and you might not be too familiar with it. Malakai is very familiar. So Malakai says, well, now that we are in town, but I'm not sure what we should do. If you need anything, we can surely stop, but we may be very well to carry on further to make it to Naemir by before the end of tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever it is, yeah, what's
Left
on his
wing.
paint. So whatever it is you want to do, I am flexible.
We should probably check out what's here. Maybe there might be some
Between
useful stuff.
sessions, I
Finding
keep
food.
thinking, oh man, last time we were in town, I should have done blank. And then every time we're playing, I can't remember what I wanted to do.
All right, I have things to do.
Alright. Well, Malachi says, well, I've been to Terabor many times, so if you need guidance as to where to go, I can easily provide it.
Is there a leather worker?
Leatherworker? Yeah, I don't know any specifically, but I'm fairly certain that you could find one. There's a market district not too unsimilar from Coruscare's, although they don't have an open-air market per se. They have many buildings with some clerks who work outside to sell the goods. If you head there, I'm sure you could find something similar to what you desire.
Is there a wizard?
That is not a word you want to throw around lightly, and I very much doubt that it would be given the obvious history with, well, you know, the Purge. I myself have a few connections, but I doubt any of them are here.
What about like an enchanter?
Now that may be more feasible.
They got Encanto here?
If anywhere, I would check the Guild of Champions. They may have some individuals with unique skill sets there.
Off to the Guild of Champions.
What about religious institutions?
I'm not much of a church goer myself. I couldn't exactly tell you, although I know that there is a cathedral here, if it could be called that. It's not the most impressive building. I'm honestly not sure.
Okay, I'll ask one of the locals.
Very well.
Hey, local.
What are you doing?
What?
You want to pull a local person over here?
Yeah, can I pull up a local person?
Okay, I was talking to
I
Roger.
know he's gonna eat them.
Okay. So you're pulling just a random man?
I'll
over?
just like be like, hey, excuse me, you know.
Okay.
Hey,
just, like,
excuse me.
the first person that you find?
First person.
Heroic.
Okay. The first person you find is a tiefling who turns over to you, and he goes, "What do you want?"
Hey, are there any religious institutions in this town? I'm new here.
I mean, which religion?
Draconic gods.
That's like half of the gods.
Fuck, I forgot his name. That's really why I said Draconic gods.
You forgot Bahamut's name?
Bahamut.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, no
I
wonder.
really forgot
No wonder you
Bahamut.
lost a level of paladin. You don't even remember your guy's name.
Hey, listen.
Alright. The
Listen, I don't even know my guy's
Yeah.
name. I have a pass.
the tiefling. The tiefling says,
There's always Bahamut people hanging around somewhere, but I don't know if there's a building for it.
Can you like point me in the direction of them?
Well, the cathedral is west of the city, up on the hill. It's closer to the mountain. It's probably a 5 or 10 minute, or maybe 10 or 15-minute walk from here, and it's on the outskirts. You need to go deeper into the base of the mountain, 'cause it's pretty elevated up there.
Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate it, kind sir.
Sure. Hey, you're a dragonborn, right?
Nah, I was just born like this.
Roll for deception with
Condition.
disadvantage.
Alright, hold on. What the fuck?
I got icky skinny.
Okay, one was a 12, and one was a 14, so I rolled a 12.
Great, well, let's see what this guy got. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. He just goes, haha, very funny. Anyway, you're a red dragonborn, right? I don't see
Yeah,
any
I'm
metallic here.
this way.
Yeah, your eyes do work. In fact, I am a red dragonborn.
The guy talking to you is a red tiefling, so he goes, you ever have a problem where people just kind of assume things about you, give you dirty looks?
Sometimes.
How do you deal with it?
Do you? Okay, listen. Most of the time, and between you and me, buddy, listen. I wrap my arm around this new guy. Listen,
Uh-huh.
I'm a dragon, and most of the people are humans or humanoids.
Sure.
And you're a tiefling, and you kind of
Yeah.
look like you look like a demon. Generally,
Yeah.
we scare them more than they fear us.
Right.
That's
What?
it. I usually just intimidate them and act
We
super
scared
nice.
them more than they fear
But
us.
I'm not really the intimidating kind of guy. I mean, when I was younger, I would kind of play into it. But you know, I'm 50 years old now. I still haven't figured it out. I think Kingy just left. Kingy just straight up left. He's gone. Trying to help this man, and then he just goes.
I'm back.
Right. But anyway, he says, I'm 50 years old and I still haven't figured this out.
Listen, are you surrounded by people that do appreciate who you are, though?
My mom.
You don't have any friends?
A few.
Okay, so then just stick close to your friends. Everybody else can kind of go
Yeah,
screw
they're too busy
themselves.
playing Fortnite.
Mm. Things just got.
busy playing wheel stick.
The guy just says things just got really hectic after mom got sick.
Oh,
A lot of people cut me out of their lives. Some people said we
Toxic.
deserved it.
deserved it.
Toxic.
Yes, because we're tieflings.
That's
Did you roll a
racism.
1 to flag down a commoner?
No, this is just who we pulled over.
Just a random person I just grabbed and was like, "Hey,
Yep. And he goes, things have just been really hard. Make a perception roll,
Well-
Kingy.
oh man,
I'm gonna roll my cool skill.
I rolled
Oh
the
my
14."
Alright, cool.
You're getting melted.
Oh no, I'm getting shit stolen.
He's telling you some story.
What did he steal?
A mess kit and a tinder box.
Oh, okay,
Ooh.
sure, of course.
And your dice.
No, my dice!
Hey, get back
If
here.
anyone else would
Build
like
the
to,
police station.
if anyone else would like to roll perception to see this guy stealing Kingy's stuff, go ahead.
21.
Ooh, Groucher saw.
We're gonna go. Hey, Mr. Tiefling guy.
What do you want? I'm not talking to you.
You should give all the stuff back.
What stuff?
Hey, did you just take my stuff?
I will not say this again.
Hey, listen here, buddy. That's Roger Griff over there.
I
and
rolled to
I'm
intimidate.
Kingy Lowtail. Don't be messing around with us. I then proceed to kind of like rustle this guy a
A
little bit.
9?
Alright.
Oh, I have to intimidate check him. That's right.
You do.
A 3.
What the hell?
The tiefling just shoves you aside and goes.
Alright, stab him
"Fuck
in his
off,
guts."
man."
Hey,
Are you
guards!
Groucher, are you stabbing him?
I
No,
can't
listen,
stab people.
we can't
Alright.
just stab people in this city.
Well, he just shoved you back.
At
and
least
then-
grab him.
Yeah.
Grab him. Grab him.
Yeah, I would
Oh.
like to grab.
Wait, strength
Shake him
check.
down.
Strength check.
Strength check.
17.
Well, he is grappled. And he goes, "Let me go. Let me go.
Give me my stuff back,
I'll give you your stuff, whatever, man.
and give me 20 gold.
I don't have 20 gold."
Okay, then get out of here.
Ah. Okay. So,
I kick him in the ass.
great. Well,
Damn. Well,
that was the local.
okay,
you,
so
you said
Let's-
any local.
that's right.
Let's never do that again.
Let's never do that again. All right, thanks, Roger. I appreciate your keen eyes.
Never do that again.
I'm never gonna talk to them again. However, I do want to go talk to the other, Bahamut people
Mhm.
here.
Well,
Do you need a chaperone?
Yeah, you want to come with?
No.
Then why'd you ask?
I asked if you needed a chaperone.
And I said, yeah.
Alright, good to know.
What? All right, I'm taking
all right,
Meteor.
Me-
with
yeah,
me,
Meteor
man.
says, "I come with."
Honestly,
the
I'm
Foreign
taking
Legion's gotta
Meteor
stick
with
together.
me.
Yeah, Forward Legion. I love that. All right. I can't believe John still isn't here. What a criminal. What a little goober goblin.
Yeah, I mean, that tiefling died.
Hey,
I
how
was
do you have
walking
my
my
maps? Oh, the funny Trevor folder. You didn't delete the funny Trevor folder.
What the fuck is this?
Nick
It's a major leak of information there.
When I was at High Point and ran D&D, I downloaded my files onto his computer and made a folder called Funny Trevor folder, whatever it was. So, anyway, he has some stuff from like way earlier on. Anyway,
Your information's been leaked. Watch out.
So Kingy and Meteor are going to church. Roger, Malakai, Siri, what are we doing over here?
We're gonna go to the Fighters Guild Man Hall.
Champions Guild.
That's what I said.
Okay. Miss
Were they the ones
Callahan.
with the enchanters?
Yes.
That's where Malakai said it's possible to find someone. Yes.
Yeah, then let's
We're
go.
never gonna see Kingy
Alright.
again.
Nope.
He's gonna be dead.
And now we split up the party for shopping mini games. Yay!
You have 25 seconds.
You guys like the shopping mini games? I really like the shopping mini games.
Everything you put in your cart, you get.
I think
Anything that
it's
doesn't make it in the cart, you don't get.
I think it's
Now
pretty
go.
funny.
I punch a grandma to get more cans
Okay.
of soup.
What do you mean mini game?
The thing where like we just go shopping and we go, yay, shopping!
Yeah, I like shopping sessions. Who doesn't like shopping
It's pretty
sessions?
fun. Yeah, anyway. Okay. You
Would you
guys
play
go
the
up-
religion minigame, please?
Oh yeah, the Civ 5 religion mini game. Anyway, let's not waste time. Malakai and Grouger at the helm begin making their way to the Champions Guild, and Malakai says, I don't know too much about the Champions Guild. I have a good friend who's been a part of it for quite some time. But I'm fairly certain that they employ a wide variety of individuals. So, while I can't guarantee anything, if I can gain us an entrance, then perhaps we may find the person you're looking for. Alright, so you guys ride in the wagon for about 5 minutes, park it outside, and then Malachi hops off and says, who's going to watch? Well, how about this?
Moon Dude, watch the cart.
Is your friend alright? He has been asleep this entire time.
He's
He
loading.
does this sometimes. Don't worry about it.
Very concerning.
Well, a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's not the worst thing that's happened to him.
Anyway, what I was going to propose was, since he's in no state to watch the wagon, obviously, I was going to get you an introduction, and then I'll watch the wagon while you head inside.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me, man.
Alright, well, tell you what, just stay with the wagon, I'll let them know we're here and see if I can work my thing. And then he winks, and he heads off.
He's talking about his
See him
dick.
again.
No. Malachi,
I think he is.
walks up to one of the two guards who's stationed outside, and these are like kind of grim-looking
talking about
guards that are
egg.
crossing their arms. You can't hear what they're saying. It seems like he's talking quietly. All of a sudden, the guard's frown kind of lightens up, and he's neutral. And then the guard starts giggling like,
Oh no.
and then he nods. And then they talk for a little bit more, and not Orion, that's the other guy, lol. And then Malachi taps the guard on the shoulder and says, yes, Orion. And that's the first time you actually hear him say anything. And then he points back to you guys, and the guard goes, and he nods his head. And Malachi gestures goodbye, he does a little bow, and then he walks back and he says, well, I've acquired an entrance, just don't mess it up.
Okay.
I told them that you were
Alright.
potential prospects for the guild, and that asked if you could have a tour to talk to some of the members to see if you'd be interested in trying out. So, that's the narrative.
Alright.
Alright.
All right.
Alright. Well,
All right.
cool. Grouger and Cagliari, you walk forward, and the
Get
guard...
recycled.
Yeah, you get recycled. Throw your characters in the trash. They instantly die. New characters.
I'm going to play
Alright.
a Floorblorg druid called Bluid.
So it's a Warforged, right? But he's full of bees.
Classic. Classic. Okay.
I'd like to play
Check something.
WW2 SmackDown as my character.
I feel like I'm stupid. I wanna go to school. I'm stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I think that's... whatever, I don't feel like checking it right now. It's not important. You walk forward, and the guard says, so you're the guys, huh?
We the guys.
Guy and gal? And he kind of like raises his voice like he's not really sure.
We thems.
Them sus.
So, where do you want to start?
Where would be the most logical place?
Well, Malachi said that, since you guys know Orion, we could just sort of see if you want to meet the other people in here, talk a bit about our contract work, and then, maybe if you want to go through the application process, we can get some information so that we can contact you in the future.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. Oh, let's get started.
And then he walks you into the interior Guild of Champions building. And the doors close behind you. Now there is no longer cool city ambience.
And the guy goes, "Oh yeah, I should probably tell you. I'm Yuval. You can call me you or Val. People just kind of get confused by my name, so I don't really care. But yeah. So I can't show you all the parts of the building because a lot of them are members only. But I'll head into one of the briefing rooms and see if I can round up some people that aren't preoccupied, and maybe we can just have a chat. Sound good?
Okay.
Cool.
And then he heads into a pair of doors, and you guys are just kind of in a lobby. Just sitting. Just waiting. Like a couple of dudes.
Is there lobby music?
There is not lobby music, but
Darn.
it would be funny if there. And therefore, there is lobby music.
Perfect.
I was not expecting.
Yep.
music.
Okay. So, at first you thought the room was empty while you're just waiting in this lobby. And then you look, and there's actually a guy sitting behind a desk. And he's actually a satyr, which is a pretty rare sight. And he looks up at Cagliari and just kind of nods.
I give him the nod back.
Cool. The music continues. You don't know where it's coming from.
Damn, this is smooth.
Alright. Yuval comes back out of the room and just goes, Vieta, turn down the music. And then the guy goes, oh, sorry. And then it gets quieter.
What?
He turns back. Upon closer inspection, the satyr is actually casting, what is it called? Isn't it thaumaturgy that could make noises?
I don't know. It's one of them.
I'm pretty sure. I forget if it was this one or another one. There is straight up a spell that could make this happen.
You might have to go with like minor illusion or something, which
It
I think
might
is
be
still a
that.
cantrip.
Might work. I don't care. The point is he's
He's
casting a spell.
casting one of them. He's got one of them.
He's casting a spell that's making lobby music. And you guys are just sitting here.
I'm just gonna start swaying back and
Hello.
forth with the music. Just
Hey. Oh yeah, also.
Hello.
Are you saying hello to the guy?
Yeah.
Okay. He just says, hi.
Are you here to show us around?
No, I do the music.
Okay.
I mean, I do other stuff too, but once I figured out I could do the music, they kind of just had me do the music.
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty good.
Huh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I didn't take my break. And he just walks out of the room.
Oh.
Yellow
And
tape
that's,
around his body.
Let's see. Silent. All music is gone. Evil enters back into the room and says, well, I don't actually think I have approval to take you guys any further through this place, but I did have a couple of guys that would be interested in meeting you if you want to just talk out here.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So in steps
This is not going well.
a very, very old man.
What if we just said no and he was like right on the other side of the door and he was just, oh.
Out steps a young yes, of course,
Classic Labongo.
classic young dwarf. These are the only two guys. And the young dwarf says, "So who are these people?"
They're potential guild members, but they wanted to learn more about what we do. They haven't formally applied yet.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Like what type of work? The guild. What's the goal? Long term, and then amenities, sorts of stuff.
Well, and the old man
Is there like a buy-in?
The old man says, "Very good question, young man. There often is a buy-in. Now, the application may sometimes take a fee. Other times, you may be invited." Excuse me. I remember back when I joined the guild, and he starts counting on his fingers. 12 years ago, when I was a spry young 60-year-old man, what did they have me do? They sent me a letter, I think. Or did they? No, they sent him the letter was for the second time. Well, anyway, basically what happens is you do a job for them, whatever it is, and if you accept, then you must do it to the best of your ability, and if you succeed, you're in the guild, and if you fail, you never work for them again. And sometimes before they hire you for that preliminary job, they may have test your combat or your knowledge. It really depends on the job you want to work for them. You see, I've been more of an administrator here than I have been a combatant or so. I've facilitated many missions here, but I've transitioned out of my days of combat since I was a young 60-year-old man. Like I said, I used to be more agile, but we do everything and anything so long as it is right and upstanding. So whether it's a protection job or a caravan or a mystery or whether someone just needs some military contractors or maybe someone has a magic object they bring in and we get the best people we have to figure out what it is, things like that.
Interesting.
One time I remember an old job. They brought in a puzzle box, and I'm not really one for puzzle boxes now. I wasn't sure what exactly it was, but apparently it contained a very important scroll, or at least that's what we were told. And so they brought it to us. And so they sent out from the guild a flyer that said, if you would like to get paid for this job and come in and try to figure out what this thing is and how to open it and so forth. See, what happened was maybe 6 or 7 of us who had some idea of the magics sat down around the puzzle box and tried to figure out how to get the scroll out. And of course we couldn't figure it out, so that's when they ended up hiring others to come in and see what they thought. And then we sort of aggregated what everyone thought, but we couldn't get it until a very young, intelligent man came in and he had some great ideas as to what spells had been cast on it to magically bind it, and he ended up figuring out that it was trapped by an elf who had actually spoken a curse over it, and that had to be undone by actually taking the puzzle box many hundreds of miles away to a specific location where it could be unlocked, and I thought it was a stupid idea, so I said, well, go ahead, young man, take your puzzle box to the far end of Mandrill and see what it gets you, and, well, I ate those words because he came back and it was open. So, anyway, we do lots of funny and wacky things here at the guild.
And then the young dwarf just steps up and goes, "Yeah, I kill stuff."
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah.
So you guys look at magical items.
Well, yes, we have a council that may look at an item or two. We actually haven't had anyone come in with a real tricky magical item in quite a while.
Like this?
Like, what? And what do you pull out?
The magic dagger question mark.
Okay. The old man looks at it.
But yeah, there's some kind of enchanted knife.
I think so.
Well, you know, I think we may be overqualified. Well, I'm not overqualified. I was never great at magic, so I had a preliminary understanding with him. I was no help in most of the puzzles we solved. I think some of our members may be overqualified for something like this, but they also haven't had anything to do in weeks. So maybe they'll be happy just to have something. Well, if you would like to have this figured out, I can actually well, yes, I have the authority to say right now, if you'd like to pay 15 gold, I can help you identify exactly what this is.
Sure.
Oh, very well. I'm sure that they will be happy to have something to do after all of this time. And I doubt it will take more than 20 minutes to figure out at the speed they've been working at recently. It's been a while since they've been given a real doozy, so...
Okay, I got something that might actually stump him. Before you go.
Oh, yes.
Gun.
But there's a little hitch. In that it's this armor that I put on, and now I can't take it off anymore.
Interesting. Well,
So you gotta analyze me.
Very strange. Well, that's a little trickier, but, well,
Yeah, and he hands the knife back to Roger, and he says,
I know. One moment. I believe we may be able to help both of you, but that would be, we will call it 30 gold, set in stone. I'll ask if they're interested, and then I'll get back to you. Very well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then let me go find Steward.
and he closes the door.
So, you guys do killing?
Occasionally.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you, circus.
Yes.
Yeah, you do killing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanna kill me?
Do you want me to kill you?
I'd like to see you try. What do you say we, go mano a mano in the arena?
In an arena?
Yeah.
On a
You know
cliff?
what? Yeah. Sure.
Interesting, interesting. Are you a betting woman?
You know, I used to say no, but I've got some money.
This is gonna be like the thing all over again.
So, what do you think?
It's either gonna go really well or really bad.
Yes.
So, how much would you wager that you could beat me in the ring?
100 gold pieces.
Are you actually putting that up?
Says I.
Or do you actually?
Yeah.
So, are you betting for or against your friend here?
I'm betting for the guy, my friend.
For the guy, my friend. Okay.
Well, I'll warn you, I'm fairly dangerous in the arena. I've been known to, well, you'll see.
Alright, Kelly, I 100% believe in you. But if you do lose, I will have to skip town.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I've been there. So
100
I will
gold
be on
is
the
the
run for the
wager
rest of my
from
life.
your friend here. Are you putting anything up yourself?
I will put up 50.
So 150 is the total. Interesting. How about, I'll match it. I'll put 150 in as well. So, If I win, I get 300. You win, you get 300.
Sure.
Alright, sounds good.
Nice, 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 nice.
Shoot him in
All right,
Alright, we win.
cool. So, I'm gonna have to make some rounds to make this happen. But how long are you gonna be in town?
We were planning on just the day, but I mean,
Well, I could probably get us a night fight pretty easily.
Like, what?
night fight.
This is just the guy that in Borderlands that says, "Shoot me in the head." And you get the quest, shoot him in the head, and then you shoot him in the head, and then you
Oh, you're
complete the
talking
quest.
about Face McShooty?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, we could do a night fight. I'm down for a night fight.
Yeah, we could do a face McShoot. I mean, a
night
night fight.
fight.
Nice. Well, I think that'll go pretty well. Make some rounds, and I'll just come back here at sunset, and I'll give you the detail.
Sunset, he said.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, now I need to write stuff down because we just did a lot of funny things.
Alright. Face McShooty is dead,
McFace
and
face.
you killed him.
Not yet. I haven't.
Oh, let me tell you, John did. The
Oh,
list
I
is
see.
growing.
Oh yeah, great.
It's
Okay.
getting quite long.
Well,
The young dwarf says, "By the way, the name. Shoot, where did I write it?
Your name is Oh Shoot. Where did I write it? Oh no 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 no.
I gotta find it.
I gotta find it. I gotta find it. I gotta find it.
I know
It's written
exactly where
somewhere.
it is. I know
exactly where it is. I know exactly where it is. That's a very long name.
It's
It
a
is
very long name.
It's a very long name. There it is.
The name is Freddy Goznar."
That goes hard.
Oh!
Remember when Nick said that in passing, and I said that's gonna be a real character now?
Goes.
I didn't lie. I'm a man of my word. His name is Freddy Goznar.
He says, "Name's Freddy Goznar, paladin extraordinaire. I look forward to our fight."
That's kind of. I went. I really like that name. Anyway, you came up with it. I went. Oh.
Freddy
Come up with it.
Goznar,
And I wrote it
paladin
down.
extraordinaire.
Yes. He is truly a hero. Well, Freddy goes and exits the room.
And the old man comes back and he says, "All right, well, no one else is around, but Steward. I did find Steward, and surprisingly, Steward agreed. But he wants to do it quickly."
So Stewart steps out, and it's this very tall, 7 foot tall, rail thin man with spectacles and very pale, almost pure white skin.
Knife fight?
And he steps out, and he looks at Quadra and he goes,
"Give me the knife."
Oh. I hand over the knife.
Yes, Elvin.
It's flippy.
Elvin
This
make.
cannot be undone.
Elvin make magical. Yes, magical of some kind. This is. What is this? This could be one of a few things. Let's see. This may take some time. Let me see.
and he just starts staring at it for an incredibly long amount of time in dead silence. Literally complete.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't moved a muscle.
Mm-hmm. Schnorboo.
Okay. Great. He's still looking.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the guy, so.
He's still looking. Dead silence.
Mm-hmm.
You voted for this.
Yes, I know exactly what this is.
Mm-hmm.
This is an incredibly rare elven knife, magical in its properties. It is much more powerful than your standard knife. You will find that
Say it's a knife +1.
you thrust in a certain position, you may deal an incredible amount of damage with it, more than you may anticipate.
So here's
Small knife.
here's the fun part, right? I know what this knife does. I don't think I have a way of doing it in D&D Beyond. You want to know what it is? You want me to describe it to you? Because I'll write it down. But you're going to have to figure out how you want to format this to use it.
Okay, hold
ready?
up. I'm ready.
If you hit a target with this knife 3 times.
Wait, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Customize. If you hit the target with a knife,
Ready?
die.
It won't die. But if you land 3 successful hits on a target that has blood or another liquid inside of it, it will cause immense bleeding. It will do an additional 3d8 damage.
Interesting.
That ability can be used once per day. The knife, as he says,
The knife in Elven is called Viraktu.
which is not what it actually is. I just made that up.
Bleeding Edge.
I see. It's called Elden Ring.
Called Elden Ring. So yes,
3d6.
3d8.
3d.
On the third hit with that knife, it deals
Damage.
3d8 damage if the thing has blood.
3d8 additional damage or 3d8 total?
3d8 additional. It is a normal knife that if you land 3 times, you get 3d8 bonus damage. Like I said, on something that's
Very
bleeding.
interesting.
So
Very interesting.
if it's a construct, it won't do anything, obviously, but something that has blood, you can just bloodlet it.
Alright, he says, very well, 15 gold.
Okay.
Alright, let's look it up.
Next.
He looks at this armor, he just yanks it off, he smells it.
Yes, Elven as well. Elven Chain Man. Yes.
Tastes
Cursed.
green.
He licks it.
Tastes green.
He just licked me.
Yes. Then he goes,
Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. I believe I know what this is, but I must test my hypothesis.
Galliard, make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You turn green.
9.
Perfect. The thing happens.
All right.
So do you like to describe what happens?
I mean, how else do I describe it? I turn into a werebear.
That is Galliari, upon being activated, turns into a werebear. As the armor morphs. And Stuart goes,
Yes. As I thought. 15 gold.
What? Oh.
you can't talk in werebear form. So.
Somebody tells me this is like the hit Disney movie Brother Bear.
Alright, well, Stuart just goes over to Grudge and goes,
I believe your friend is indisposed. 15 gold.
That's interesting. We're not together.
Very well. 15 gold.
I'll pay.
If everything morphed, I don't even know if I could access my coin
There we go.
purse.
I did it.
Alright, Stuart is paid.
Very well. I would get that checked out if I were you.
And then he just leaves and closes the door. And the old man is just cowering in the back of the room with the werebear in the corner.
It feels like we're making $300 tonight.
I have 5 assists.
Yes,
By end of the effect.
You can, yes. It just takes one of the charges.
You have to go back in time, and you have to stab yourself with a needle in a boss room. This will undo the effect.
Yes. You need Michaela's needle. Alright, well, congratulations. Alright, Yuval comes back and says,
Sorry, I don't think I can do much more for you guys, but yeah, it's everyone who's around willing to talk to you. So yeah, do you wanna stay and fill out the paperwork?
I was
think I'm
kind of
gonna-
hoping he'd get me out of the armor.
I think you would
Unfortunate.
have to pay more for that. Do I need to
Okay.
go get him?
I mean, how much more are we talking?
300 gold.
If it's Steward we're talking about, I can't set his prices for him.
Can you set Stewart though?
Well, let me just go get him.
Then he walks back out. And Yuval goes, "What's happening?" And then Stuart walks back in.
You know,
And then Stuart goes,
I see. So you do not want the armor?
Well, you know, I don't want it on me all the time. Could you break the curse without breaking the effect, or?
No. I would like to buy the armor for 1,000 gold.
let me say on this thing. You owe me 15 gold. That's
Yeah,
a lot of gold.
I mean, that sounds pretty good to me.
Very well. Allow me.
Caleri, make a wisdom saving throw.
You become 1/4 your size.
Yes.
8.
Okay. I'm gonna do something real quick. Oh wait, of course, I gotta go here.
You become 1/5 your size now.
Nope. Oof. That sucks.
Huh.
You -3 to wisdom.
Stuart removes the armor and says,
I cannot break the curse. Here is your gold.
and then he pulls out a bag that just dumps gold onto the floor. A solid, steady stream for an incredibly long amount of time. And then he puts the gold back up and he says,
Good day.
and he leaves. You no longer have the armor.
This did not go well.
What do I do? Do I notice the wisdom change?
No, you just
You
feel,
feel
you
dumber.
feel weird.
Okay.
Congratulations. You're free from the curse. You
Congratulations, your leg fell off. Roll to the finish line. That really was you found all 800 eggs and then got turned into an egg.
Yeah, that really was you put on armor that had a curse on it. And now the consequences of that curse are revealed.
Okay, I'm gonna help pick up the gold.
Yeah, and Yuval is just gonna stand there and go, "What just happened?"
I don't know.
You know, not really sure either.
Stewart really weirds me out, man.
He didn't leave a great impression.
He's not like good with people. He's just good at things.
I mean, aren't we all?
It's like some type of E-clown.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Says the satyr with 18 charisma.
and the other rogue also with 18 charisma.
Perfect. All right. Well, now that you're picking up the pieces of this gold trail, let's cut back to scene 2. Given that it has probably been an hour in your time.
I'm gonna
we
take 15
return,
gold for myself.
Of course, it's only fair. Time and date.
Do you
Alright.
feel like this will have hindered your performance for the night fight?
No.
Good to know. I have a lot
Also-
riding on this.
The werebear thing was once every 3 days, so since he used the charge, that was it. So,
That sucks for him.
Pretty funny because you didn't use it ever. Turned into a werebear and then
Yep.
sold it.
it's because it's once every 3
Yeah, yeah,
days.
yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
4 sessions.
Yes.
It's like, but what if I need it?
Exactly. I mean,
That would have been pretty epic though, of a bear versus a cyclops. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
so I did look into the things, and it basically would have just boosted my strength. That's about it. So
Yeah, but
I'm
think of
I'm
like
not a strength fighter.
you know that painting famous of when you're fighting self doubt and then a real bear.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna give it to Kingy or Moon Dude, but he gave me 1,000 gold for it. So I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say no.
he gave us a
All right.
1,000 gold.
Well, Julian,
He gave me 1,000 gold. I
Hey.
gave you 15 back.
guess what we forgot to address?
What?
Weedy Weeby is nowhere to be found.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably at the no,
It's
he's
fine.
actually underneath the wagon. Like he made
Yeah.
like a hammock
Yeah.
and he's just been there
Yeah. Maybe.
and
Anyway,
he's still there.
He
Kingy,
got
you're
stuck
up.
in the axle and he's been yelling at us the whole time.
He's actually 1/4 the size.
What do you want to do, Kingy?
Well, I want to go to the church of Bathwood,
Bathwood?
or I'd like to try and find
Bathwater.
them. Some followers.
Okay. Well, if you would like to travel to the church while also rolling perception on passersby, you may do so.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Go ahead.
15 perception.
Alright. You're looking around for any people in the robes of certain religious orders. You don't really see anything you recognize, so you just begin walking your way in the direction that extremely untrustworthy tiefling told you to go. You really hope he wasn't lying about where the church was, but after getting to
Oh, he
an
sent
area
you.
where the town is a little bit less dense, you do see a cathedral high on a hill closer to the base of the mountain. In between the two mountain peaks, I say. But it is probably going to be a 15 to 20 minute walk, like you said. And it's up some pretty steep terrain. So Meteor says,
We go up there?
Yes.
That's a long walk.
Yes, but I could teach you about the finer things in life.
What's finer thing?
So these
Like-
are women.
For example, alcohol. Now I don't
Oh,
usually
no.
drink, but beer is a
They're
very
gonna
good
come back
drink.
smashed.
What's beer?
Beer? Well, it's a fermented alcohol beverage.
What fermented?
Okay, so ferment is when you take wheat. Do you know what wheat is?
No.
Okay, so wheat is a grain.
What's grain?
Grain is like a seed.
I think I know what seed is.
Okay, you think you know what seed is? What is seed?
Shows an image of a carpet bomb.
Seed is when the small thing gets into a big thing.
Like Schmormo.
Sure. Anyway, let me just tell you about the finer things of life. So, alcohol. Alcohol is pretty nice having a beer. But you know what's the
Alcohol
most-
is fermented.
Yes. But you know what's the
Fermented
most-
means it's from grain.
Actually, you know what, Meteor? Would you
Grain
consider
is
me
a seed.
Meteor?
Yeah.
Would you consider me your friend? Like good friend?
I don't have friend.
You know what? I'll be your friend.
How does that work?
Well, if something happens to you, I'll come and help you, and if something happens to me, you'll come and help me, right? That sounds fair.
That sounds like good.
That sounds like good, exactly. And we both look out for each other, you know? We're both looking out for the well-being of each other, you know?
Okay.
Okay. So listen,
Uh,
I think that something bad may happen in the near future, and I want to know if you got my back.
okay.
Great.
What bad?
I don't know, but I'll let you know when it happens.
Okay.
Well, let's keep walking and do. That's kind of it. We just keep walking,
Alright.
and on the way, we just talk about random things.
Okay. I would like you to roll. Ah, I like you. Oh, it's perfect. It's time to add another custom skill.
lord!
Custom skill.
That's
Google.
right.
Roll the cool skill.
Roll. Where did my custom skill go?
I got a 19 for cool.
Of course. And this is going to be intelligence based, and you are not proficient. Boom. Yeah, I would
Nice
like you to
hat.
roll for the instruction skill to instruct Meteor.
Hold on. Instruction skill?
Mm-hmm.
Instruction.
You gotta refresh your page,
You
probably.
do have to refresh your page.
I rolled a 3.
Meteor learned nothing from what you have talked about.
God damn it. I do like that, though.
Yeah, adding custom skills is pretty funny. Alright, anyway. You begin talking and it seems like Meteor just isn't ready yet. He's not quite picking up on it, but he's at least learning some more words. But you're just not doing a good job explaining the higher concepts. Now eventually you realize that you're being followed by a small child.
Shmormoo!
It's small move. This cannot be undone. The small
really is
child is
small.
looking up at Meteor and walking along with you guys. Like 5 feet back, 10 feet back. Like
What do
to
you
go-
want? I turn around. What do you want?
What is that?
None of your business. Get out of here.
Oh, the child is gone. As you walk further up the road, you get quite a few other odd looks as people look at Meteor, and some of them whisper. Some of them go,
What is that? Is that a knight? He's jacked.
That's a great response. I do like that one. He's jacked.
and a couple of guys are walking back and forth, and one woman goes,
Is that a Goliath? I didn't think they came down the mountains. All war armor.
There's quite a lot of discussion around what exactly Meteor is, but you guys carry on, and the path gets more sparse as you walk further and further up to the cathedral, although it is Saturday, which, for practitioners of the religion of Bahamut, which, Bahamutians, I don't know what you want to call them, it is a holy day, Saturday. So, you walk up to the cathedral, you get pretty close, and there's like stuff going on inside.
I enter the church, but I tell Meteor,
Huh.
you gotta be on your best behavior, okay? Let me do any of the talking. If you think you have a thought, don't say it.
Okay, me not talk.
Keep
Thank
good
you
at that.
talking.
Okay. So
Walk
you
into
walk
the
in
church.
to the church, and there's a bunch of scribes hanging around. There's a fire in the corner, and you're in basically I don't want to call it a lobby again, but a wide open room with chairs in the corner near the back. There's a large stained glass window with a desk where some scribes are writing. It seems like there is a choir, some form of ambience in the background and other rooms. When you walk up, you're immediately greeted by basically a monk-looking guy with a shaved head who walks up to you and says,
What is it that you seek, traveler?
"Travelers," and he looks up at Meteor and is just floored. And then he looks
Yeah.
back at Kingy and he's just confused and a little bit intimidated.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He's with me. He's not gonna hurt you as long as I say.
Me
Anyway.
not talk. Me not say anything.
Anyway, I told him to say that. Anyway, listen, is this the temple of fuck, I cannot pronounce it right now. Bamahut.
No.
How did I fuck it up? Hold on.
Bahamut.
Yeah,
Bahamut.
we call him
Is this-
Bahamut where we come from.
Is this the temple or church of okay, Bahamut?
Bahamut, yes, this is one of the many. What is it that you seek, traveler? Are you
Well,
of our order?
God.
I am of
Just
your
call him the
order.
Platinum
I am
Dragon.
a paladin of
Sure.
Bahamut.
I see. We are graced by your presence, O fine warrior. What is it that you seek?
The feeling is mutual. I am graced by your holiness as well. I would wish to speak to the leader of this sect or the leader of this organization.
Yes, the leader of this church is Sir Gideon.
Mr. Gideon. Okay.
Yes.
Shmormoo.
It's not Smormoo, Nick.
We can't just make everything Shmormoo. Shmormoo's got to be his child.
Smormoo.
This cannot be undone. Alright. Okay. So the monk says,
I believe Sir Gideon is simply dictating in his study. If he is available to speak, I may inform him that a paladin is here. I'm sure he'd be interested to speak to you.
I would gladly appreciate it, brother.
Very well. Please wait here.
then he heads off. Meteor says, who is that?
That's a brother of the sect, of the religion that I'm a part of.
What is sect?
Um, it's like a group.
What a man and a woman love each other
We're
very
a,
much.
we're a group.
That is right. We are considered a group, but this is something bigger that goes beyond Garager and Cagliari
Oh. Like
and that dwarf we just picked up.
big like Skyboat.
Big like Skyboat, yeah.
Ah.
Swarmu.
Skyboat big as this building.
Skyboat is big as this building? Really?
Me think so.
You think? Have you been on Skyboat before?
Yeah, I fell from Skyboat, that's why it hurt.
You fell from Skyboat. What were you doing on Skyboat?
I was helping
Helping with what?
Skyboat run.
Oh. Hmm.
I'm
And were you the
I'm
Were
strong.
you were strong. You are strong. And
Yeah.
were you the only one of your type working there?
I am dad only son.
Dad only son. Okay. So you're a prototype.
What
I muttered
prototype?
prototype.
Oh, okay, so you can't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'd say I'm special, but you say I'm too stupid.
Well, that is true. However, it takes time to gain knowledge, but you are advancing at quite a quick rate.
I hear a lot of word people say, and I try to think about it in my head.
Hmm. Well, can you read?
No, what read?
Reading is when are there any like signs or like are there any like
There's
names
like
written
there's a whole
under?
bookshelf.
Okay, so I reach and I just grab a book. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, cool. Oh, I just killed you. Alright,
Thanks.
grab a book, and it appears to be like a little inscription of a mini sermon. A little scroll.
And is it written in common or is it written in draconic?
It is actually written in Draconic, but Common is underlined in it. Like, so there's a Draconic, which is large in calligraphy, and then there's smaller Common under it.
So do you see these words up here, or do you see these symbols? Right.
I see shape.
These shapes are letters, and each letter makes a word. And I could read these, and in this book, it's like a sign of knowledge. So when you could read, you could learn things from that.
Is that magic?
You can learn magic from books, yes, if you have the knowledge and aptitude.
Is books magic?
Some books can be magical, but I have never come across one in my lifetime.
Oh. I'd say weird thing about magic.
What did he say?
I forgot. He say a lot of weird things, but hard to understand him. Many times
okay.
when I on Skyboat, hear a lot of word and not understand. I understand a lot more word now and use word better. But so many word to learn.
Well,
I think.
I'm
I think.
Well, you are definitely learning. I can attest to that. You are advancing and getting smarter every time, every new day.
That good. I want to be smart so Dad be proud of me.
And you will be smart, but it's going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Gets lowered into a shredder.
All right. After a while,
He's a good dad, bro. What the hell?
a guy in white robes comes back and he introduces himself and he says, "Hello, travelers. I am Sir Gideon, or Father Gideon, as some may call me, although, yes, regardless, I see that you've brought an interesting companion. Michael told me about him. He wasn't sure what to describe him as, and I see why."
To be honest with you, Father, I don't even know what to describe him as. We switch over to speaking in Draconic.
Okay, cool.
I hope you don't mind speaking in Draconic, but I don't entirely trust this man. He or
Okay.
it
Yes.
maybe like recording everything that I say, so I have to speak in a different language because I think it only knows Common.
Interesting. Is it a construct?
It is in fact a construct. It is something made of metal from man. I do not know if it runs off of magic or not. I've only experienced very little of it. But
Very
this party
interesting.
that I have been traveling with has told me that, or from what I've heard, it did attack them and it has changed its ways. So it does have some form of intelligence.
Very
But this is,
strange.
but I didn't come here to talk about him. I have some questions about Bahamut.
Very well.
You see, I feel as though that I've been getting messages or visions from Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Bahamut, thank you.
Well, what do these visions entail?
Well, they're telling me to stick around with someone who isn't fully there, I guess is the best way to describe it. He is uh he is a man, but sometimes his soul leaves his body and he becomes void of that of a soul. He becomes a husk of who he really is.
Hmm. And you have no idea why this is?
I have no idea. We have some idea that maybe it has to do with a moon god or the moon god, but I know nothing more than that.
Hmm. Tell me, how long have you been traveling with this construct?
This construct, it's been like
Yes.
what, 3 or 4 days, right?
Um,
Or has it been a week?
it has been, in terms of your perspective on time,
Mm-hmm.
it's been over a week. Because,
It's
I
been
mean,
over a
you
week.
started in the cave in the Underdark, traveled
Mm-hmm.
for a few days, went to the Welcome Center, and then just that, yada yada, sent into Shadowfell, which was only a couple days for you guys, but was like however many months over here. So it's been over a week.
Hmm. We've been traveling. This machine and I have been traveling together for about over a week now.
Interesting. When did you first meet him?
About a week ago, really? No, that's not true.
Yeah, because you weren't there.
No, well,
Technically,
that was
didn't
the
didn't
first.
you
No,
meet him in Shadowfell?
no, I didn't meet him in Shadowfell. Did we meet him in
I think you
Shadowfell?
did, because you didn't
Yeah.
know who he was. Yeah,
Yeah,
so you've
everyone
actually
was
only
like,
been traveling with him for a few days.
yeah, it's like, who is this?
Yeah, exactly.
No, he came down and we fought him, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Party fought him a
You did.
second time.
In
Yeah.
Shadowfell.
The
That
one
was
time
in
in Shadowfell.
Shadowfell? Okay, then,
Yeah,
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 sorry.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Interesting. Strange. May I? And he sort of gestures and looks at the guy. Or Meteor.
Sure,
Then he goes
we
forward.
change out of speaking Draconic and I speak Common.
Hmm.
Hey. Oh, fuck, I forgot his name. What the fuck?
Meteor.
Meteor. I thought Metal Guy for a second. I was like,
Metal
my
Metal
man.
Metal
Meteor,
man.
the father is just going to touch you for a second. Don't harm him, okay?
Don't take that out of context.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Oh no, the head of the church is going to touch an innocent
Be-
child like
Hey,
this.
be weird,
This has never
father.
once
Wouldn't
gone
be the
wrong.
first
This
time.
had never once happened.
Not one time.
Hmm. This will have negative effects on the trout population. Anyway, Meteor goes,
What he doing?
He just wants to see what you're made out of, and he's going to touch you. Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay, now be
Right.
calm.
So Gideon kind of adjusts the metal. He clicks on me and sees. I see it's a mixture of wood and metal, but it's under his helmet. Do you mind removing your helmet, sir?
And Mira goes, okay. I gave it to protect me.
And he takes off his helmet,
Word.
and it's this weird looking helmet with this weird
His head
looking
can
mouth
come up.
and giant eyes. Yeah, it's a helmet. And then he goes, fascinating.
A child screams nearby.
No. What is in that brain of yours, I wonder?
Baby starts
I don't
crying
know
like
what
Megamind.
brain is.
And he puts his helmet back on. Ignore the bird. Says, very unusual. But you said this being is not the reason for your meeting. It was your visions.
Yes, we switch back to speak. I switch back
I'll
to
be right
speaking
back.
Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I've been traveling with some other party members, and like I said, I've been following one of them around. This moon dude, as we refer to him, and he's been going in and out.
Hmm.
And I spoke to a a priest or a follower of the religion who had very strong connections, and he said that I must help him. But this morning, it was this morning, right? Like,
When he got like knocked out and stopped responding.
no. When I
When you
had the
lost
weird
your power.
feelings,
Oh yes.
when I lost my power, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this morning, when I awoke, I had felt as though some of my powers bestowed upon me by
Bahamut.
Bahamut had been taken away, and I feel significantly weaker. And also, I have a strange feeling about one of my party members to almost not to be trusted, but I do not know, and I'm seeking your wisdom, perhaps a blessing even.
Hmm. A blessing I cannot freely give yet. But if it is wisdom you seek, then the sanctuary room is where you should go.
Hmm. Then the sanctuary room is where I shall go.
Follow me.
Meteor. Yeah, I turned it back
Mhm.
into common.
Mhm.
Meteor, stay here. Don't let them touch your head, and just kind of hang out. I mean, these people speak common, but
Okay.
okay, be safe.
Okay.
Alright, so you and Gideon head further down. And Gideon opens the door after walking down a hallway to a room that is completely circular and just has
I'm back.
a pattern of stones engraved on the floor. And he says, this is a very special room.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to gather a few of the brothers. Sit at the center of the room, close your eyes, and try to clear your mind as much as you can. If it's wisdom you seek, then we shall go to the source.
Okay, I understand, Father.
Alright. He heads out. Roll a religion.
15.
Okay, cool. We're gonna gather a couple of lads. Your goal is 30.
I'm sorry, what?
Your goal is 30. So we're starting with your 15. Gideon steps back, and he has a couple of monks who begin chanting, which bolsters your roll. From one monk, you get a. Why is this not working? Oh, my program is like straight up cracked. Okay, anyway. From one monk you get a 2, from another monk you get a 2, which brings you to a 19. From another you get a 7, which is a 26, and Gideon carries you over with a 9. You enter a deep trance-like state. All surroundings become completely silent. And you have one of the most clear, visceral visions you have ever had in your life. So, here's the question. Should Nick and Jacob hear this?
Ooh.
I got you.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yes,
In
alright.
which case, tactical deafen. Oops, that's not the server def. Okay.
Ah.
This is very funny. So here's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You see a cave, and in that cave there are some structures. You actually recognize the structures. They are the place in the lake where the Kuatoa were. You remember that? Right before you had them march over the railway system and all that. You're there, but you're a Kuatoa, and you gather around with your Kuatoa brothers. And there's a priest in front of you, and he gathers, and he starts talking, and they're talking in like fish language, but you just, for some reason, you understand it. You understand what he's saying. And the priest says to you as a fish in this situation,
Yes, the Moon Lord has made things very hard. But did you know that the Moon Lord has servants who are watchful eyes?
and then the other Kuatoa go, oh, watchful eyes, yes, yes, and they sort of start nodding, and the priest goes,
Yes, for the Moon Lord has servants that roam the earth, one of which may come to save us.
and the other Kuatoa goes,
Yes, 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 to save us, a prophet from the Moon Lord, a Moon Lord prophet, yes, yes.
and the Kuatoa priest,
Okay.
and the Kuatoa priest says,
This prophet is one who is unmistakable. He wears blue robes that represent the sea. Yes, yeah, blue robes. He wears yellow lining that represents the light of freedom. Yeah, yeah. And finally, he wears a mask that carries the curse of the Moon Lord. For though he is bound, he may yet be our savior.
and they go,
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they start chanting, and then things get a little bit less clear. And then all of a sudden, you sort of transition where you see yourself in your mind's eye of that Kuatoa. And you can see the mental image being created. And you see the boots, and you see the blue garbs, and you see the yellow lining, and you see the mask and the mace and the shield. And you can see that there are different elements being combined into this prophet, each from the Kuatoa's own belief. The one Kuatoa imagines him with a mace, the other imagines him with a shield because he's a protector, the other imagines him with orange eyes, the curse of the Moon Lord, the other imagines him with scarred skin, the other imagines him with a hood. And all of these elements combine into this amalgamate vision. And then all of a sudden you see that vision materialize, like flowing from dust into solid matter onto the earth far above. And then a meteor falls from the sky. That is the end of your vision. So, that's your vision.
Interesting.
Sir Gideon walks in, followed by the monks, and he asks, so, did you gain the wisdom you were seeking?
I did not gain the wisdom I was seeking, but I have gained wisdom that will help me moving forward.
See. Would you like to discuss what you have seen, or shall you leave that between you and Bahamut?
I would wish to leave it between me and God.
Very well. I have not much else to offer you, but the blessing I can give you is this. And he hands you a bottle with a golden liquid inside of it. It's not pee.
Oh man! Fuck! I wanted to. Anyway, yeah.
And he says, if you are in a time of need, use this.
Pog. I don't actually say. Kinky
Yeah.
does not actually
Kinky
say
does not
pog.
actually say pog. Great,
Yeah.
good to know. Noted.
I accept it and I say thank you, Father. I appreciate it. And we're all speaking Draconic.
Yes.
So, by the way.
Very,
so.
very well, very well. Well, back off. Okay. If ever you need anything else, we will be here.
Of course, thank you.
Speed.
Be well.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.
Alright. So you come back, and Meteor is sitting with a monk and the monk is reading through the book, and Meteor's looking over, and the monk says, "So you see, this
is a penguin.
this is a penguin." He doesn't say. "So you see, this is Bahamut." And the Meteor goes,
You said Bahamut is a dragon. That's a scribble on paper.
and the monk goes, "No, no, 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 no. This
Religion
is
is
the word.
destroyed."
This is the word Bahamut." And then Meteor goes,
Checkmating.
But you said Bahamut, not word. You said Bahamut dragon and shiny.
he goes, "No, no, 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 no. This set of symbols represents Bahamut.
What represents?
Represent means it's something. It signifies it.
What signifies?
Um, it
Gotta make this monk go postal.
yeah. He's really
Postal
thinking.
2.
And he says, it's a symbol for Bahamut. It means Bahamut. It isn't literally Bahamut.
What literally?
It literally means that something is what it is, in its truest sense.
So Bahamut is Bahamut.
Yes?
Bahamut is literally Bahamut.
Yes.
So this is literally Bahamut.
Well, no, this is a symbol for Bahamut. Bahamut is the dragon, but this is the name that represents Bahamut.
Just like my name, Meteor.
Yes. So if you were to write Meteor, and then he grabs a piece of paper and he goes, it would look something, actually. And then he takes out a quill, and he, in ink, writes out the name Meteor on his chest plate. And he goes, see? This is the word Meteor.
I don't get it. Is this magic?
No, this is not magic. This is language.
What language?
What we're speaking.
What speaking?
Synonym for talking.
What synonym?
And then the monk just gets up. Just done. Oh, and he looks up and he sees Kingy and he goes, "Oh, your child is here."
Well, I don't. He's not really. All right, thank you.
Yes.
All right, Meteor. Hey, look, I see that you have your name printed on across your chest. That was very nice of that monk to do.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that. All right, well, let's go.
Okay.
And you walk out the cathedral. Da. Okay. So here's the thing, right?
Hmm.
It's like 11:30 a.m. That was only like an hour.
Hmm.
So here's the thing. Does anyone else want to do anything today? Are there remaining chores that need to be done?
Are there?
Oh, I'm asking.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Mm.
So, do you want to time skip to the night fight?
Not
Ooh.
fight, you can't
Yeah,
fight
I mean,
again.
I want to do that. Yeah.
Okay. So, in that case, let us cover our bases. We need somewhere to put the horses.
Play
And
ball.
the stable to keep them safe. Alright. We can have Malakai tend to your business while you spend the day in Terrabor. You need some food, you can do whatever, and Malakai will cover your costs so that you can stay fed today without digging into your rations for when you're traveling. And we're just gonna time skip, right?
Night
Time
night.
skip.
Night
Gonna
fight.
skip all the time.
Okay.
It's like the time knife.
Because
Oh,
now,
I've seen that.
now I got
Duplicate.
We've all seen the time knife.
Time
Nothing
knife.
special.
Go
now
bring up the time
what's
knife
in
clip.
the guard. Is it this? Gotta be this one.
If you look up time knife, it just says.
Yeah, this
Never mind.
one. Time now. Look at all these big mode people.
Ready?
Gonna fight at night. Night fight. Gonna fight at night. Night
Alright,
fight.
I gotta like figure some stuff. the black, so that was like intrusive. And focus in on like the arena part of the arena. I'm pretty sure I do have every. So now, this is where things get weird and wacky. Because this is really combat with one player.
Oh, jeez.
Just know I'm on the sidelines screaming,
That's what I figured.
and it's not cheering.
Yep.
It's horror.
All right. Well,
I have a lot riding on this.
It's horror.
the night has rolled around. It is time. Wagers were made. Battles were fought. And apparently, with this guy's connections, he's managed to weasel in a final fight for the night. Now, Roger, you got front row. You got front row seats. And I'm guessing you and Kingy are together. Yeah? Is Meteor here as well?
No.
Okay, we'll say Meteor is somewhere with Malakai safe with all the other gear. Moon Dude is still catatonic.
What Malakai?
Let's fucking go!
They brought
So-
Moon Dude and they stuck him in the seat like a cardboard cutout. He's
Oh,
just
yeah. Oh, yeah.
stiff.
Yep. So, it has been an exciting night of fights. Grandra, you've been here for quite some time with Kinky. They did a chariot fight. They had a guy called the Nameless Knight come out, and he whipped up some bandits. It's pretty crazy. They basically do fight to the death here. Okay, hold on. They do fight to the death here, but then they have clerics come and revive people. So, it's like fatal, but it's not fatal. It's like the best of both worlds.
Oh, I thought we were gonna kill a guy.
No, but let me tell you, they got some people up in the stands here.
Like
Several,
nondescript nobles.
nondescript nobles. Very nondescript nobles.
Ah, yes, in the Triforce pattern.
woman
It's the
noble.
strongest pattern.
Indeed.
Ooh.
And then
Woman
Hell
noble.
noble. Yeah, it's important. It's actually important. So the nobles are in their spectator gallery, right? And there is, of course, an announcer. And the announcer gets up and he basically stands on the platform by the nobles and says, "Hear ye! The final match of the night. We have seen conquest, bloodshed, and disappointment. But now we return to an old favorite. We have two champions of the arena fighting tonight. A face we have not seen in many years, perhaps many months, but a face that is always welcome in the arena. And our own local. That's right.
Shmormoo.
We shall introduce our champions now in this fight to the death, kind of. On one hand, we have member of the Guild of Champions, Noble Dwarf, Paladin of Bahamut, Executioner Extraordinaire, Champion of Justice, Freddy Gosnar! And in this little dwarf lumbers into the arena, and the crowd erupts, and he is waving. He's jabbing
Roger
his
is
spear
specifically
up.
quiet.
He's jabbing his spear up into the air, and he slams his shield into the ground, going, "Hoorah! Hoorah! Hoorah!" And then the announcer says, "And on the other end of the arena, I have alluded that it is an old face, a welcome face, a femme fatale, a champion of the ring, both ambidextrous, athletic, acrobatic, and most importantly, deadly. Introducing for the first time in many, many months, years, Circus." And you don't get quite the applause, but you got a couple people. You got a couple people out for you. You step into the arena. You got like a crew, and Garage is going off. I'm assuming, right? Now's your chance to. It's you and Freddy.
I
on
didn't know a
opposite ends
little
of
guy
the
could be
arena.
that loud.
Now, Cagliari, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20
Great.
with a nat 19. Hell yeah.
You see her?
Sorry, was it? Oh, great.
Funny moment. Hey, guess who makes eye contact with you as you're scanning around?
Me.
Roger's trying, and Cagliari sees him. Then her gaze shifts, and she sees someone she hasn't seen in a long time. And let me tell you, you get the evil eye. And then something else happens. The voice says,
Why are you DMing me the announcer's voice? Oh no, that's not the.
that
that's
isn't the
not
announcer's voice.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh jeez. Yikes. Oh. Oh no!
Welcome, two champions. Only one will win. Place your bets now.
He's an old-fashioned announcer. He almost tripped up. He almost said only one will leave. Nah, it was the old time.
Yeah, exactly. All right. At this point, a ton of guards have amassed behind, and are talking and conferring. Some of them appear to be in blue garb. Other appears to be in the arena. I don't know whether Roger's gonna notice this or not. It's really up to him. But stuff is happening. All right. The announcer says, "Freddy goes now, local champion. Are you
An all-around
ready?"
good guy.
And Freddy goes,
He makes
Circus,
very, very quiet,
are
crisp
you
noises.
ready?
Yeah!
Then let the fight.
and then there's a long, long dramatic pause. A very long dramatic pause because the DM is getting something.
Let the fight begin.
A bell is rung. Roll for
Quiet,
initiative.
but I got it.
Yeah.
Alright, this is where you better take out all your broken race abilities. I want to see everything, because I've got a lot of money on this.
Well, he rolled a 20 for initiative. So
Good.
Oh, let's see.
That's good.
16. Darn.
he is up.
All right. The guy moves in, and he is eyeing you up.
Now he's making a spectacle.
He's not actually moving in yet, but he
He's got
is.
dual side.
He's circling.
He's got a spear,
He's in power stance.
and he's got a great shield, and he is one-handing that great shield. He just moves over, circling the tall grass, because it is pretty tall grass in front of you. It's got some holes in it, but it's long on the sides. So in the center it's short, but on the sides it's long. And he's walking around, he's eyeing you up, he's slamming his shield, he's bashing his chest, and he's just making a show. But he is not yet decided to do anything else. How would you like to respond?
Did they give me like a rules lowdown?
Basically, you can kill him. Don't cut off any of his body parts. They'll revive him. If you cut off his body parts, you can get in trouble because they might not be able to fix that.
Anything else goes?
Pretty much.
All right.
Fry his balls!
His balls are gonna get fried.
Melt him!
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna take like a combat stance,
Okay.
and then do the Morpheus like come on hand motion.
Classic. Classic.
Oh, and then I'll light my sword on fire.
Cool. All right. Well,
He likes the spectacle. He smiles. He puts his shield down. And from behind his back, he pulls out two spears. Two spears are chucked at your head. Luckily, it does not look like they're gonna hit because he rolled terribly. The spears go above. He probably wasn't really aiming for you, but he's making a show of it so that you can dodge in between them. He's got more javelins on his back, but he's really having it up, and he goes, "Brrr!" and then he picks back up his shield, and he starts moving closer towards you.
All right.
You're up.
I'm gonna run towards him.
Okay.
And right as I get close, I'm gonna try to do like a knee slide and try to like go for the legs with my sword.
Classic, of course. Go for it.
Oh, 11.
That does not hit. He sidesteps you. He's swiping the dirt. The sword passes, and you pass beyond him. He was ready. Anything else you want to try?
I'm gonna back up because I have the fancy footwork.
Of course. Yep.
I basically I'm not gonna go too far away, but I want to get like maybe 15 feet away,
Okay.
and then I'll cast. Do I want to use a hex? No, I already used my action. I'm debating using hex on this fight or not. No, you know what? It's late at night. We're probably gonna sleep after this. I hope. So I'm gonna cast hex on him
All right.
and give him disadvantage on strength.
Okay. Cool. And is that end of your turn?
That does end my turn.
All right. You backpedal, and he rushes straight for you, and he makes a flurry of spear attacks. One is a crit. One is a 14 plus 7. The other is 11 plus 7. So the lowest is an 18.
That'll hit my AC 16.
All of them hit? Okay, so that's 1 crit and 2 hits. So that is going to be a minimum of that number. So we're going to need 1 here, 1 here, and then for the crit, we're going to need these. This is 1, 2, 3. And then we're just going to add this. Let's count that roll. Go here, go here, go here, go here. And now let's do math. 19 plus 12. So yeah, 19 plus 12, which is just what, 20? I'm stupid, like 31 damage? Yeah. 31 piercing damage. Every hit lands. And that ends his turn.
God,
he
you start
takes-
doing better.
He takes 5 cold damage. Armor back at this.
Alright, sick. Alright. Boom.
Does that? Nope. Okay. Let's see how it is. See, I thought we were doing like this little like, showing off a little bit, but he's just gonna hit me for like almost all my health. Just yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You got this.
I think I do got this. I'm just weighing my options here.
Blow him up.
All right. I'm gonna form a dread.
Okay.
I gained that many temporary hit points. 8.
Nice.
Cool. And the wings are coming out.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the heck is
The
that?
crowd is going, oh.
Like they did.
Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna try to stab him.
Go for it.
Please be good. 24 to hit?
Yes, and you get sneak attack.
Oh, yes, I do. Alright, he's gonna take that from the sword, and then that from the sneak attack, and then that in fire, and then I gotta throw the hex in there as well.
23. 26 total damage, right?
If you mathed it out, then
I
yeah.
did. 26 damage. That's pretty solid.
We need to do something. Somebody needs to cast Death Bolt,
Good.
but invisible.
So it was
So
bonus
his
action.
student Sears. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna move 35 feet back.
Last. Basically. Right here. Alright. Well, you disengaged, right? Or
I have fancy footwork.
Right,
so
okay.
I made the attack.
he's
so.
gonna make one of those like he's making an opportunity attack in quotation marks because he's putting on the show. So it's like and he swipes angrily. He's not gonna hit you, but puts on a show, and then he pulls out 2 more javelins and he hucks them at you again. Oh my gosh, that's another crit. It's a miss and a crit. That is actually comedic. Alright,
I'm gonna beat this guy up.
Yep. Yep, let me check one more thing. Okay. So many dice to roll. Pity me.
Pity you.
11 plus 4 is 15 piercing damage.
Yikes, bro. Okay.
Kyrie, what the fuck are you doing? Kill his ass!
Hey,
If you fail here, I will literally not come back for your body!
hey Cagliari.
Is me again?
Did you yes, but first, did you respond to the voice?
Nope.
Okay.
I didn't say anything or anything like that.
Okay. I need to do something.
Oh boy. Does it have to be right now, mysterious benefactor? Come on, man.
Let's go! Why are you just standing there? Do something!
Fine, I'll do it.
Alright. Cagliari, you gain 19 hit points back. And every attack you make is now with advantage.
Oh boy.
And it's your turn.
Alright.
And given that you have advantage, you also get sneak attack.
Yeah, I get sneak attack. Either way, 1-on-1.
Yep.
Because this is what Swashbuckler's for. Now, still not great on health.
Mm-hmm.
That's alright. You know what? I was... yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I could do? Alright. Bonus action, I'm gonna use Forward Dread again, even though I'm still in it, to get the temp HP again.
Sure.
So the wings they flare up. They're like already out, but they like get bigger a little bit for a second.
Right.
Oh my, whoa, you see the wings got bigger!
Yeah. They flare up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to make him roll for wisdom to make him frightened last time I hit him.
He has
That's
advantage
okay.
against that.
Cool, what a guy.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna do the old classic Eldritch Blast him a couple times.
Of course.
Yeah! Just keep running and using your spells!
I could do that, but that's lame. A
It
25
is,
and a
but
14.
win!
The 25 hits.
Oh wait, because I'm at advantage. So let me roll the second one again, see what happens. A 24.
That
24
hits.
to 25.
That hits, both hit.
Oh, let me roll to see if I crit on the first one though.
Of course.
I do not. All right. So it's 1, and it's 2. And I gotta put the hex in there.
16 plus 6 is 22 plus 6 is 28.
Whoa! 6 is on the hex dice.
28 damage. That's... I'll take away 30 and then I'll add 2. Wow, okay. All of a sudden, his confidence goes way down, and he grimaces, and for the first time, he, like, growls at you, and he's actually mad. Are you
Let's
doing anything else?
go!
I blow him a kiss, and I back up another 10 feet.
Alright,
Let's go! Shoot him again!
alright. Ooh. He's gonna take his turn to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet up. It's more like, probably more here. And then he's gonna huck his last 2 javelins at you. Neither of those are gonna hit, because that's a 14 and a 12. So both of them land against the back wall that you dodge. And then he pulls out his shield, and he readies it up. He's two-handing that shield. And it's got spikes on it. Looks like he's gonna
Oh.
bull rush you.
I see.
Your turn.
Let's go! Come on!
Let's fucking go! Let's go, baby!
Galliard will literally kill you again if you lose.
Again? You've killed me
No,
before?
because she's gonna die if she loses. And then
Oh,
kill her
I
again.
see.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'll kill you twice.
All right. You know what? I've been carrying around these things. I'm gonna throw 2 daggers at him.
Bad boy.
Don't do that. Undo the move.
Too
You
late.
haven't let go of the piece
That'll
yet.
hit.
Undo it.
26 and a 16.
Well, actually, no, you don't even need to roll
Oh.
both hit unless you want to try to get crits on both.
That's a good point. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Nope, no crits.
Yep, but they hit. Both of you hit.
All right. And then I should put hex on my homepage because I keep having to go to my spell page and scroll down to get to it.
Yeah.
Oh, why? That's lame. Oops, I cleared the log instead of looking at it more. 8651. That's 20 total.
Okay, that is 20 total. Oof, he's looking roughed up.
And then another 35 feet sort of leftish.
Okay. Alright. He's not looking happy. So he's gonna one-hand his shield. And then
I
he
should
is
give Kaylee the hell.
lay on handing himself.
Oh,
Drink your-
15.
Drink your Estus potion.
24 health back. So
You gotta
that's-
drink the liquid fire.
Okay. So he healed himself up. For some reason. Oh, it just ended. Oh. Okay. He healed himself up. He's looking pretty much where he was before you whacked him with those daggers. And then he takes the rest of his movement to close in on you.
Galliard, don't let him get you cornered.
is that all he does?
Yeah.
All right. Let me think. I mean, I could just run an Eldritch Blast him, but that feels lame over and over.
Do it.
I'm gonna step
Just
forward.
run an Eldritch Blast him.
Step 5 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
No, not all the way up.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, and I'm gonna whip him
Oh, classic.
with my whip.
You know, Gardner can
That's a
really
21
project
to
his
hit.
voice, apparently.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Okay, 21 to hit. And oh, come on, get the damage going.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Okay. There it is. Okay. He's hurt, but he just kind of shrugs it off. You doing anything else?
I am going 35 feet straight north.
Go fly in the air, use your wings.
I haven't used my bonus action, so I'll bonus action dash and move another like
Ooh,
15
10,
feet.
15. Okay.
Yep.
He is mad. He just goes, coward! He is going to move 30 feet back to where those spears were, or those javelins landed on the wall. Pick them up and huck them at you. One of them is a 19 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah.
And then that's... Can't read. Okay. 12 piercing damage.
All right.
That's all he can do. He's on the other end of the arena now.
Well, kind of feels like a bad move on his part.
Just melt him.
All right, I'll Nah, it wouldn't
Cast
work.
magic melt.
Yeah, I'll cast a magic melt in the form of Eldritch Blast. Oh, it was almost to that 20.
Nope.
Spun to a 2, you son of a bitch. Lots of 24s this roll. So 2 24s
Yeah,
to hit. Yeah, this poor guy. He's getting blasted.
Oh, I'm gonna make so much money I can retire.
So anyway, I started blasting.
12, 13.
All right. Sure, if that's what you're yeah, 13. There you go.
13 total damage. Okay, so add that up.
I wonder if I can condense this in some way. Less rolls.
There it is. He's gonna do this, gonna do this. Alright, he's looking pretty bad again. But he is going to move up 35 feet, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Nat 20.
You have avoided
It's
getting
not-
sacred
There
flamed.
we go.
Flame engulfs the position you landed at. He's going for it again. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
26. I rolled a 19.
He ain't doing nothing. You sidestep both of his sacred flames, and he is pissed. He sticks his shield up, and that ends his turn.
Hmm.
Oh no, I can't hold the F button.
No, that'd be a really bad idea. Okay, let me ask a question.
Yeah?
If I did something really illegal, how
Right.
quickly do you think I'd be swarmed by guards?
Yes.
Very quickly.
I
There are
didn't
no
say that.
rules. Win.
What do you mean by yes?
I mean, yes. Depends on how illegal it is.
Like very illegal, not just like against the rules of the arena. Like,
I think I know what you're gonna do. Be a little bit. Be a little fast. Be pretty fast.
okay,
But. Other things would
But?
happen. If you're doing what I'm thinking you're doing. You're doing what the voice told you to do?
yeah.
If you do
Melt
that.
him.
If you
See,
do
I
that,
have a plan that could kind of make it look, it's alright, So so it's my turn again.
It is.
All right, I'm gonna use my last form of dread. Get those last 10 temp HP going.
Mhm.
Flare up the wings.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled max on the temp HP. That's nice. And
So you're there. Not
can I like try to like purposefully miss him a little bit? Like have
Yeah.
an Eldritch Blast hit his shield and have another one go wide.
Yep.
I'll do that. Do I have to roll for that or?
Nope. You can just do
All
it.
right.
And then
Let's
roll
go.
both. Is that end your turn?
How far am I from him?
35 feet.
I will back up a little bit more. I'm trying to get him up here.
Okay.
So.
Oh, he fell for it. He's charging you. Shield us. That's his turn.
Cool. That's it? All right. I'm gonna go. God, that's such a bad idea. I'm gonna go like
Don't throw.
20 feet to his right,
Okay.
no, they
and I'm gonna shoot my Eldritch Blasts,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna miss him. But you can kind of see where I'm aiming here.
I can in fact see. That's
What
pretty
is she
high
doing?
up, by the way. This is like 20 feet off of the arena.
No, up main stairs.
So
bro.
like,
What's everyone doing?
it's not exactly gonna look like. If you're here, maybe the angle upward will make it look like an accident.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to make it look. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that then.
Let's do that. I know
All right.
exactly what you're trying to do.
IQ insight, I'm paying.
All right, about to make my 4 rolls.
Alright.
This is a bad idea.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
20 and a
So,
26, right?
yep.
That'll hit.
She's not hexed, so she's not gonna
Right.
take all the.
Right.
Oh, she's not taking 20. Oh my god.
The shots go wide. Freddy ducks under the blast, and the shots go up onto the balcony of nobles, and Lady Lene is blasted. Her skull caves in with the force of the blast, and it splatters backwards onto the
Kiki,
guards.
what just
A
happened?
child screams, and the announcer is terrified. Chaos erupts. Roll for performance with advantage.
Performance with advantage? Okay.
Actually, roll a performance and a deception roll.
With advantage or just
No,
two
just
different rolls?
2 different rolls, because it'll kind of get you the same
Alright.
advantage thing.
It's a 29 to performance.
Okay.
Deception is 14.
Okay. Roger, I would like you to make an insight check.
I'm about to lose so much money. 16.
That was an intentional blast. And it is Freddy Gosner's turn. Before we deal with the chaos that
We need to
ensued.
get outta
That
here.
is a crit and 2 additional hits. He is
Nope.
two-handing his spear, which means that that's going to do this, and this, and
What's going on?
these. He's hitting you with 3 spear attacks. Every single one landed.
Oh.
Freddy Gosner.
I didn't. Okay.
Or is your turn not over?
I mean, I didn't move.
Would you like to move?
Nah, just let it happen.
Okay, cool.
Whatever.
Because, he hit every single time. He got another crit because he's cracked. So that's 14. That's 20. That's 28. That's 32.
Oh, jeez.
That is 35 damage.
I think that's just gonna. Yeah, I'm down.
Alright. Cagliari is down.
I'll pay you back, Roger. Don't worry.
Freddy Gosnar has dealt with Cagliari and won the bet. And while he raises his arms in victory, he realizes the crowd is mortified as Lady Lene has been executed. A child is screaming on the ground, "Mommy! Mommy!"
Oh my god.
Hey,
What
hey,
the heck?
Hey Cagliari. You level up.
I level up?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother! Oh no. Disaster Warlock.
And that's gonna end this session of the campaign.
I gotta get out of here.
So yeah, that. I think I'm gonna stop the recording.
Damn, I got nerfed. He got buffed.
Yep.
Well, all because of that one perception check I couldn't
It
roll.
is directly related.
God.
Okay. I'm gonna stop the recording. Chaos.